said they need a new theme song. $1,000 for 100 retweets. I said okay. They said sweet, so this is the theme for Spirit Halloween. They got ghouls and new locations on every single street, saving the global economy. In my dream about Spirit Halloween, I had to specify the terms of my payment. Was it $1,000 for each 100 retweets? She said yep. I said sweet. My Venmo is at Nicholas Dash, let's go dash one. Before she hung up, she said she was a skeleton. Official theme for Spirit Halloween, guaranteed to give you a thrill. Hell to the queen, this is Spirit Halloween. Haunting the buildings of every business Jeff Bezos killed. Jeff Bezos murdered Barnes and Noble. Jeff Bezos murdered Sears. Jeff Bezos murdered Toys R Us, but Halloween is almost here. Jeff Bezos murdered Barnes and Noble. Jeff Bezos murdered Sears. Jeff Bezos murdered Toys R Us, but Spirit Halloween is here. This is the sequel to the famous Spirit Halloween. I put Grandma in a Motel 6 and spent $100,000 on animatronics. Talking Spirit Halloween made me rich, so now I'm gonna throw a party and unleash my spirit. I turned my house into a Spirit Halloween. I've got clowns in the kitchen, I've got Krampus on the keys, I've got ghouls and skeletons too. It's almost Halloween, baby, yes, you know what to do. You got to unleash your spirit. Unleash your spirit. Krampus, unleash your spirit. You got to unleash your spirit. Now I'm bobbing for apples with the boys. I got swingers in the other room making all kinds of noise. I got Headless Helper bringing me hors d'oeuvres. I keep forgetting Scarecrow's in the corner and he's getting on my nerves. My house is possessed by Spirit Halloween. I threw
Dude, now I'm here. Hello. Welcome. Oh my god, what's going on? What the fuck? Hold on. I gotta. Grief is here, but hang on. Discord is not coming through my headphones. Through my damn. Oh, ever since I put in the second monitor, my audio stuff constantly gets fucked. And I don't know why, it's like always trying to play out of the digital. Like, why do these monitors with no built-in speakers have a, like, audio source? And it keeps fucking with everything, because, like, now Discord, like, it's defaulting to my speakers, which is fine, but it should default to my headphones by plugging fucking headphones. Wait a minute, why are they not... They're... Hang on. Give me 1 second.
Grandma's right. Your prophecy is true.
Yeah, I don't know. You're bringing like the dark presence here. It's you're fucking hanging out in the back of like hanging out by the bathroom in the back of a diner like you want a key?
I believe, sorry, Carl Stucky's stuck in the bathroom. I have several keys.
Uh-oh. I can't hear Grief anymore. I'm switching through all these sources, hoping the next one will be the way home. What? What is happening? I don't know where Grief is. Oh my god, Grief! I gotta get to the lake! Where's Grief? Now I can hear Grief. Hang on. No, I lost Grief again!
Dark Disco.
There we go! Okay, I just had to set it to default. Now I can hear Grief. Could y'all not hear Grief at all that whole time?
You're trapped in our dark Discord.
Okay, hang on. All right. Okay, now we're here. Let me get the thing on screen for Grief. Do I have a? Oh shit, Grief. Do you have a Fugi? Also, apparently, I need to turn you up.
We can get you the link to ours. Yeah.
Grief is at like 156%.
We could scream. Do you want us to yell?
Hold on. I'm gonna turn off. I'm turning off the compressor. The compressor is now off, which means I'm gonna have to fuck with other stuff.
Okay. Here, we're gonna just slap this in collab zone for you. There's the link.
Yeah.
There you go. But I mean, we could do the thing that we like to do when we show up on other people's streams, where we could bring the mic uncomfortably close to our mouth.
It's going red. Hey, chat. How was that? You fucking hear them now?
What's wrong, Karu? What's wrong, chat? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I could go one step further. I could do the bit I like to do where I attempt to fit the whole thing in my mouth.
Wait, I should already have a Grief Fugi. I do have a Grief Fugi.
Ah, there we are. There we are.
I'll just add you to
Yeah.
But you're smaller because you're a guest.
That's acceptable.
Also, Monte Crisply, that's Nick Letsko, if you weren't familiar with the music that was playing. But yeah,
Monty.
here we are.
You've
All
been
right.
coughing up blood, right?
Kerbum, Aaron, Kerbum, Aaron, Kerbum, Aaron, Kerbum, Aaron.
Psycho Angel, thank you. Thank you for the sub. I missed your. I should have fucking watched your thing earlier. Your DJ set. I like had a reminder set, and I was like, oh, that's starting when my stream is scheduled for. And then I didn't stream for 2 hours because I was so fucking tired. But thank you very much for the sub. Enjoy your... Wait, did you... Is that an upgrade? No, you're still on the crystal. You haven't upgraded yet. 2 more months. You used some of the stuff I said? Fuck, now I really gotta watch. Did you use the Conan one? Did you use the Detective Conan one? I know that's spoiling it for myself. But if you use that, I'm gonna mark out.
Coughing up blood, right?
Because that was one where I'm like...
Take my prime.
I bet Psycho
Good
Angel
streamer.
gets some... I bet this one could be useful. This shot of a person throwing a child out a window in a burning building, tenderly overhanding it. Ah, well, I'm still. Then I'll be surprised with whatever else you use. Oh, Toon, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you. Fuck yeah. I don't remember what that even is that I sent, but
It's masterpiece, whatever it is.
everyone go listen to Psycho Angel's music. It fucks. What was I gonna say? Right, we're 2 hours late because I was very tired because I had a bunch of errands to run. But also today, much like Alan Wake or Max Payne, I have been the world's most under attack man in America. I like this morning I was like late to work, so you know it didn't matter. But I was still like, oh gosh, I'm late. And it wasn't even when I got into work; it was when I like went back to put the car topper on. And I like opened my door or closed it too fucking fast, and I like hit myself in the side really hard. And so like the whole time I'm like sitting, and then since I'm like sitting doing delivery, my like fucking pants and belt are like pressing against my like my new wound. And it's like, oh, that sucks. And then like as soon as I get home, it's like, okay, I gotta take the dog to her grooming appointment. Let's take her for a quick walk just up and down the streets. They don't have time to take her to like the park for a fuller walk. I'll get at least a little thing in. Like at one point, I like, you know, move over to the side of the off the actual road, so because the cars are coming, and I like trip on a fucking log and just land like knee first on the street. And I got jeans on, thankfully, but like, you know, my jeans are in the wash now to clean the blood off. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Also, she just like she pissed me off at one point because like we do a thing where she loves to when I take her up the hill on my street, and then we run back to the driveway, and the side we run on is the side where the cars are coming behind you, so I gotta like constantly be looking behind me like, okay, is a car coming? No, we're still good to keep running. And I see a car coming behind me. It's like, oh, okay, I should start moving to the other side. There's no room to move to the right, so I'll move over to the left where there's a nice big yard. And she just like doesn't want to fucking move and just like stops in the middle of the street. It's like, well, you can't do that. But I was ready, so I like go to like grab her, But then I guess I accidentally like bonked her in the face, or like almost did with the leash. It's one of those plastic ones with the reel, and so she like jumps back almost in front of the car, which was thankfully stopping. And I'm like, oh my god, I was like simultaneously like super worried and super fucking pissed off. Like, no, come the direction away from the car. Don't make me pick you up, Labrador, in the middle of the street. But I got her appointment, and then I had a nice succulent Japanese meal, and then I was very tired when I got home from that, so then like I thought I'd only break for like an hour. It ended up being like 2 hours. Here we are. We'll only have time to do one episode, sadly, but that's fine. We don't have to beat this game by Halloween. I've been pretty clear on you know, my stance on holiday seasons and how Halloween gets the same treatment as the other big ones. If it's one of the biggest holidays of the year, its season should not suddenly end the day it's over. Like, you know, if that gets to apply to, I feel, a Christmas, you know?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'd say that applies.
Yeah, if fucking Christmas stuff can be in stores before Halloween, then Halloween can keep going a little bit into November or more. But alright,
Halloween could go forever if it wants.
I can't believe I have not even shouted out my friend Grief or put their name in the title here.
Hey, we're here.
Grief is the #2 Alan Wake fan in the world. Obviously, I'm the first because I've played a little bit of it.
Clearly, you are the world's greatest Alan Wake fan. I've never heard of this game before. I'm very excited to check it out for the very first time.
Yeah, Grief is like... There's so much shit playing this where I'm like, oh, that's why Grief called her thing that. Oh, that's why they made me say this. That's why they made me record myself reading this weird... I'm like, oh, what's this cool poem? This is neat. Did Grief write this? What's this for? And it's an Alan Wake thing. I'm like, what the fuck happens in Alan Wake? Why am I reading about a lake?
This is the thing this is the thing that we forced you to read at gunpoint. We broke into your house and went, read this for us.
I was very happy. Didn't, like, Marcy do, like, a weird bit and you included it in that trailer? What was that?
Marcy surprised us with that bit at the very end going, Stephen King. Yes, you're 100% certain Stephen King said that. Absolutely certain.
Stephen King once said, where's my fucking dealer? I need it. I need it. Stephen King once said, you're not gonna fucking believe what these kids are doing in this sewer.
God. Who would gonna fight, Alan Wake or Stephen King? Quick trick question, they'd both get hit by a car.
Okay, does Alan Wake have a cocaine problem? Is this ever a thing? Please tell me it's ever mentioned at some point that he gets into cocaine, or had a cocaine period.
He absolutely had a fucking cocaine period.
Okay, then they're more
kidding?
I was gonna say then Stephen King clears because he's like 70% cocaine.
Yeah, no, listen, Alan definitely had a drug problem.
Stephen King doesn't even need to be on coke anymore. I'm gonna make a very accessible reference here. It's like wearing the fucking the belt from Kamen Rider Fies that like gives you lets you shoot orbs, and like you get residual power just by having worn it, and it's like that. That's how much coke he did. It's just like always in him. He can call on it.
It's just the residual power from having wrote Cujo. The coke is actually unrelated.
I feel like the residual powers from writing like fucking Lawnmower Man and the sewer orgy.
I think, personally speaking, we think writing the sewer orgy scene in it would have caused him to lose power.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the dark presence for sure. That was the dark presence taking him over.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I always think of whenever I think of that fucking awful insane thing, I think of when they talk about it in a podcast I love, We Hate Movies, where one was just like incredulous, like, I get what you're going for, like, oh, they need to come together and escape, but like, how about a group hug? How about they have a group hug and cheer each other on?
How about that? How about not that?
Oh god. Alright, well that's... how is Grief? Does Grief sound fine? Is everything good? Because I'm not gonna have the audio ducking, since I got a friend on call. So it's, I'm gonna have everything a little bit quieter.
Alright.
Just let me know what's going as we go. Let's get into it.
Yeah, we put the mic back on our desk. We're no longer holding it up to our face for the bit. So, like, yeah, keep us updated on how we're sounding, and we can adjust as necessary.
Let's get the game going. Let me grief on this scene. So, I wanted to get through, like, 2 episodes tonight, but since, like, 8, I'm almost certainly only going to be able to do 1. That being said, I did have an entire tea with my dinner, with my succulent meal, so there is the possibility that, like, I'm just gonna be so fucking amped up that I'll want to keep going.
So fucking wired.
We'll see. I'm gonna say the only thing promised is 1 episode, because 2 hours, that's plenty of time to do 1 episode of Alan Wake.
Now we gotta ask, what episode are you on?
I think I just did 3. Did I just do 3 or 4? I want to say 3. I want to say like I'm at the exact, I think, halfway point of the main game, because it was like the last thing that happened was we caught up to the quote-unquote kidnapper, and they did the very obvious reveal of, yeah, of course he doesn't have your fucking wife that got kidnapped by, like, shadow monsters.
Yeah.
Of course he was lying. And
I believe that is just finishing up chapter 3.
Yeah, and we were, like, running from the cops and the FBI guy who seems to know something about us, and I think I want to say there was a page that said he found a page, and that's why he's after the manuscript, because he just knows it exists, and he's, for some reason, like, you know. At first, when, like, I found the manuscript foreshadowing the FBI guy, I was like, ooh, is this where the, like, weird SCP control stuff comes in? And then now I think the implication is, no, he just, like, found a page that mentions himself, and just was like, well, that can't be right. Something's going on here. Give me the whole thing, please.
We can't... Oh, trust us, Caro.
Oh,
We've got great news for you. You won't get the full thing until Alan Wake 2. Anyways.
That's crazy.
You'll get something. But anyways, if you're going to be doing only 1 episode in a stream, episode 4 is the one to do. So this works out perfect.
Okay, sick.
You're in for a ride this time around.
This
Trust
strong
us.
one, then? All right.
Episode 4 is possibly it is definitely one of possibly the strongest chapter in the game.
Fuck yeah.
The strongest episode.
All right, let me get the game up here, and let me get your side stream.
We would love just a little smidgen of side stream, just a little tease, a little taste of side stream.
All right, chat, y'all let me know how we're looking and sounding still as we get into the game, because the game might be too loud this time, because it's not gonna be like ducking when I talk. Let's get right into it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Let's
go. Oh yeah, you know what? They're not even on screen right now. I gotta plug them every time. The photos. Colon space twinks place without bodies. Go look. Go buy the good photo collection if they're spooky.
It's a really good collection.
It's so funny. The last one's pay what you want and has stuff from like all of them, so it's like free. You can look at it all. Not all of it. You know, you gotta pay to get it from the first two. But whatever. Let's get into it. By the way, I'm just curious. The DLC things, are those like short enough that you could do them both in one sitting, or are they like each like a full episode or longer?
You can do them both collectively in one sitting.
Okay, they're like pretty short compared to the regular episodes.
Yes, they're fairly short compared to the standard episodes. The thing we'll say about them is that they are, if anything's gonna take you time, it's that they have something a lot of the rest of the game doesn't, which is combat design.
Oh. I don't even hate the combat in this. It's just I feel like when I started the last session, I was like, I'm in the mood to do like shine my flashlight on guys and just blast them. It's fun. And then as soon as I was near the end of the episode, I'm like, can this just turn into an adventure game now? I'm satisfied. I got what I need. Can we?
Yeah.
Unless I boot up this episode and like suddenly it's RE4 and I'm blowing people's heads off and shit. You know, like now it's like no, this combat's like totally serviceable, but like
previously on
okay, hold on.
Listen again.
Gotta get my lead out.
Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up.
Alan Wake's impotent rage is a source of infinite delight for me.
It's really fucking
right.
funny
We got thrown to the lake, and then Someone pulls. Okay, well, that's probably gonna be a big one then.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through.
Hold on. Is Twitch lagging for everybody?
I was gonna say if Twitch is lagging because of the side stream, then
maybe I can turn the quality down, because I have like Nitro like now. Briefly,
yeah.
How do I? Is there a way to like easily change my stream thing, or do I just gotta?
I'd just close it and
yeah. Here, let me try this again. Okay, suddenly my things per second shot right up.
Yeah.
Let's do smoother video. Let's do 30 frames, and yeah, why would it be 14? Why is it 1440, which is higher than what I have? Yeah, why is that the default? Okay, let's see how this is. Let me, hold on, I'm gonna quit to the menu.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna start that again. Alright. We looking good? Again. I'm gonna start it again, chat, and y'all let me know if this is fine.
More refreshing. See what streams at.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I suppose
they might entirely
be the story seems to be shifting. It's
Stream
turning
is
into a horror
brutally
story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped.
Wait, like what you're seeing and you just refreshed?
Yeah, we just refreshed and we're still staring at Alice's face here.
Okay, I mean, hang on.
Yeah, so again, if we have to close the side stream, close the side stream.
Yeah, well, hang on. I can just like crank it down all the way. Okay, Alan Wake, I'm turning everything down as low as possible. Okay, there we go. Low as possible. Everybody refresh.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Are you seriously
should be good
that
now.
Writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that
and if
Alice
it's not
had been
good,
kidnapped,
say something.
That was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported
we can be heard, but the frames are like nada. Oh,
what? That's crazy. Like, it doesn't say I have any dropped frames. I feel like that's Grief. Are you seeing it like that? Like
yeah, we're seeing it on Twitch's end.
That's
like we're seeing the struggle.
Weird.
Twitch, so
okay, I'm gonna turn off the side stream then.
Turn it off.
Okay, side stream is off. It doesn't say I've like dropped. Like it all says it's normal. Okay, let's see how it is now. Tell me how this is.
I'm watching it. PowerPoint catching back up. Trying to catch back up.
Refresh again, I guess, if you gotta.
Alan.
Alright, keep refreshing.
Baby, it was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
Still PowerPoint. Nothing. Everything on my end says it's running perfectly. Literally everything.
Weird.
60 out of 60 FPS. No dropped frames. 6,000 kilobytes per second. Like, that ain't right. That's not correct.
Something's fucking up.
Hang on.
Wait a minute.
Now is it working?
Oh, we got frames.
Okay, now frames. It's working?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if it's working now, then I'm gonna resume now if it's working. And just let me know how it's looking.
Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're...
Okay, then I gotta do this again. Refresh again. Everyone refresh. This is the last time I'm doing this. We're playing the game now. Although, dude, if it like is horribly broken, obviously say something.
Suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
This man's hair is the worst.
Just let go.
That's crazy they can't side stream this. This fucking like Xbox 360 game. Although for all I know it's because my fucking computer is like clogged with dust. Because I keep not cleaning it.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
The chair!
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Grief, how's it looking for you? Chat, how we doing now that we're in gameplay? We good? Fuck.
Good
No.
Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with
taller.
you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud
All right.
and clear.
We're sorry we had to step
Right,
away for a
that's
second
the
there.
spirit. You're being very
We're back.
brave.
We're
Alan.
here.
I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
I fully believe this man is 100,000%
This
lying.
corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack
I
took
feel
them
like
out
he
for
doesn't look
fishing
nearly
trips.
as much like his
Except
face model as all the other characters.
the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Fair.
Oh, we can actually like read this now. The engaging new book by Emil Hartman, PhD, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow, is groundbreaking techniques in engagement therapy, and the flow explained in his own words. Now available in bookstores across the country. Oh! Night Springs video game! Does this count?
Let's go!
Did I find it? No, I found it! Is that like DLC collectible?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a collectible in the one of them.
I literally only know about this because of a Civi video I just watched like yesterday. That this was like the first game Sam Lake worked on, where they hired him as the writer. Yo, they got gummies. Night Springs the video game. I think the
They got
Xbox
it
360
all.
is the funniest console that you can put in a game. It's the funniest
We would
console to
agree.
like see in the world. Game audio sounds tinny? Does it?
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up my own stream now. I want to look at this. What is with the technical issues tonight? Hang on. I'm gonna hear myself and it's gonna suck. This console that you can put in a game. Wow, this is behind! It's the funniest
We would
console to
agree.
like see in the world.
Whoa!
Game audio sounds tinny? Does it? Hurry up. Why doesn't the streamer shut up and play the game?
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here
Oh,
at
that
Cauldron
sounds
Lake
normal.
Lodge. I specialize in treating art.
That sounds pretty normal. Stream's weirdly behind, but it's not the end of the world.
Splendid, Alan.
Yeah, unfortunately, I
honestly
think the only way to
believe we
fix
can get
stream
this
being
thing under
behind at this
control
point
if we
is
work
to
together.
reset the stream
I'm not
itself.
doing that.
This
fine.
way, Alan.
So,
You need a fucking coffee, man. You think I'm going on the elevator with you when I haven't even found the secret thermos that's... Is that like an apple or is this nuts? I guess you can't answer because you're... Oh no! Real?
we'll answer when as soon as we see what
That
you're
could be real or it
reacting to.
couldn't be. But it is there. Oh my god. I hate that I can't do so. What the fuck is with Twitch right now? Fine. Where's the fucking thermos? I know you're gonna have a thermos hidden here. Is there any reward for the thermoses, or is it just get 100 for an achievement?
With you, I know I need to get
pretty
right
sure
into
it's get
the
100
heart of
per
the matter
achievement,
as
that's it.
quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state
No.
until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Okay. Whatever you say, man. I think I didn't even need to have a little bit of the possibly not even canon sequel spoiled to know that you're definitely just a fucking crooked ass liar. No. Not following. I'm looking around for coffee. Yeah, unlock that glass pane.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot.
Unlock that shit.
So I went along with it. He had to be lying. But
Alan
under the
said,
influence of
running
the drug
away.
he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
I can go really far from him. They're just letting me go all the way over here. They're not stopping me. Ooh.
Just get the
Beyond
fuck
the
out
shadow
of there.
you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. TZ. In the memory of a dear friend and a poet. Oh, that's that guy that I learned about in the last
It's
chapter.
the guy.
Tummy Zane, whatever his name was. It happens every time. I'll just suddenly just stop and go, oh my god, what the fuck is Alan wearing? Jesus.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth.
That sucks, man. Hang on. I didn't think you were coming over here. I'm kind of doing something right. There it is. No. No, nothing's gonna stop me. I don't care. I will have thermos. Everything's still looking and running fine.
Yeah, again, besides the delay, things seem to be running smoothly.
Good. Yeah, it's saying it's fine on the OBS readings, but apparently those were just lying earlier, so I gotta double check. It sucks that it's behind and I can't do a side stream. Hate that.
Unless we fight,
It's unfortunate, but so it goes.
I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically. I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
I just realized he's got a bandage because Alan fucking
news.
slugged him.
Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse...
Wait, what? But this is Alan Wake! That's gonna suck for you, but you'll get it when you get to it.
Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
Jack gets to hear it in like normal time, but you gotta wait.
We get to hear it in an incredible delay.
Why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own.
you
This is,
out.
I'm getting over
Those words echoed madly inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with
Whoa,
me.
what?
Once you accept that, we can begin
That's
the
not right.
journey
This is
towards your
Alan
recovery.
Wake. In case you're curious what the delay is like on our end.
Yeah, it's pretty big. That seems about right. Peter Griffin.
Now here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Hey man, what's up?
Yeah, that's right. I got
Are you on the Commander
got
video
you
shit?
good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Fuck yeah, dude. Stay
video
inside.
games. It's trash, of course, but it does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive.
Is this a fucking developer they just put in, isn't
No
it?
kidding.
Okay, they wouldn't say that this wasn't like just a developer that they were fucking around with. What's your deal? You're drifting over there again.
This way.
No. What's your deal?
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them.
There
He
they
has
are.
them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Fuck yeah. Wait, that's the hammer. That's the hammer from the
I guess I
thing.
better start wrapping this up.
But it's not
The
a
storm
real
is
hammer.
almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
This guy seems chill. There they are, my beloved guys.
Are you at the Beloved Brothers?
I can see them. I've met them once before. No, I'm not following you yet. I've seen the thermos. I gotta go for it. Whoa! Didn't even expect that one. God, I can't wait to learn about Alan Wake's Coke phase. Now that I know that he's got more in common with Stephen King than I even imagined. No, you have nothing for me, huh? Okay. Let me go up here. Here we go. Oh, please tell me this oh, I can't. Hey, Grief, you're the expert. Am I fucking insane? Wasn't there a, like a fucking, like, secret Easter egg commercial? Like, there was like an Easter egg where you activate a TV and it plays like a Verizon or Duracell commercial or something?
So, are you playing the remastered or the original?
It's not the, like, remaster on Epic, it's just the Steam port.
Okay. Because, I was gonna say, did you see, when you got the flashlight back in Chapter 1, did you see the Energizer logo on it?
Not on it, but obviously on all the batteries.
Okay.
Like, obviously that, but I swear I remember there's like an Easter egg that you have to, like, a secret that you have to find, and it is just a commercial that plays on a TV.
So, the thing is, yeah, have you seen any of the Night Springs episodes?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
kinda
of
like
course.
that.
I've seen, like, 3
Yeah.
of them.
In the original release, yeah, when you find it, they might have actually patched it out of the original, too. I'm not sure. But, there is a room where you find it plays 2 back-to-back Ford ads.
Oh my god. Fuck, that sucks. But it's also
really,
so funny.
Really fucking funny.
Oh my god. Like, Do they, like, not have a fucking publisher? Why are there so many ads in this game? Or were? I mean, there still are, but...
They needed that money. They didn't have that Microsoft bank yet.
I'm gonna go grab my phone so I can scan this Alan Wake 2 QR code that I won't understand, and it's probably for a fucking ARG that doesn't matter anymore. I'm gonna mute for 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right, we're here. You're here with us, chat. You'll hear this at delay, but when you do, how you doing? Let us know. Keep us updated. How you been? How you feeling, chat? We got any fellow Allen heads in chat?
Alright, I'm back. My phone's turning on. I got a whole piece of pie.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna solve this mystery. So I've seen, like, this is the third one of these I've found. First one is, like, unmissable, and it just takes you to, like, the Facebook page for Alan Wake 2. Other one just had, like, a weird quote about, like, a guy in a boat or something.
Yeah, I know, because in the remaster, those QR codes are replaced with different QR codes.
For what?
Videos.
Oh. That's interesting.
Very interesting little things.
I imagine that's something I'll just want to look up after I finish this.
Yeah, basically.
Probably along with the hard mode pages and whatever they say.
Yeah, basically.
Oh wait, that what? Does this one not work anymore? The others work. No, here we go. Wait, what? What is this? It's like a fucking like motivational poster meme. That is a GIF. I could just type this into the chat so everyone can see it. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the chat. What this links to, so y'all can see. But it is a like a motivational. AlanWake.com/tag3. Okay, it's like a motivational poster meme. That's a GIF of Sam Lake making a weird face. And it says constipation. That looks painful with Y and E. He guess he's doing the Max Payne face now that I look at it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. There's the summary.
He's doing a crank.
Yeah. Yeah. They were just there for goofy Easter eggs, but in the remaster, they are connected to Alan Wake 2.
Oh, okay. See, I assume they were always there because the first one leads to the Alan Wake 2 like Facebook page. But maybe it led to the Alan Wake 1 Facebook page and they repurposed it.
That's more likely than not what it was, is it just links to their Facebook page.
Yeah. I almost forgot about you. Yeah, okay, well, I'll need to, that's two things to look up after I beat this. By the way, what's up with American Nightmare? Is that like... Is that not canon at all, or?
So it is.
That was the reason for the
okay, so I will play it then.
On the balcony.
It's worth playing, we'd say, just because it's a very short, like, at most, like, 4 to 6 hour experience. It's a short little. It's like, Kara, you'd appreciate it because it's basically B-movie schlock.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a bit of when you were streaming it, and I think that was kind of one of the moments where I was like, Yeah, I probably want to do Alan Wake. I think it was like you said,
yeah.
like, yeah, you'd love Alan Wake. I'm like, okay, a friend said I'd love it. I gotta do it. That's the law.
Yeah, we know how much you love Deadly Premonition. It's like you would love Alan Wake and the shit going on
as
here.
a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind, you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow, work best when they are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. Okay, I think I already fucking have this dude nailed, and like I'm gonna call it now.
Call the shot.
I don't even give
right
it.
now.
I don't think it's even supernatural shit. I don't think that's even like. I think that's just a new thing because of Alan. I think his main grift is treating artists so he can profit off of them. I think that's the core of his grift, and it just so happens that this new artist has a fucking magic superpower, or is cursed, or whatever's happening to Alan. 2014 as a gift to put in your game.
Yeah.
Oh, here they are. I'm gonna put that lime in that coconut for you, buddy.
My rheumatism is killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of
Board
the
game looks
earth.
like dog shit.
And these
Yeah,
two
it's
are the
it doesn't look
Anderson
like a good
brothers,
board game.
Odin and Thor. They had a. How should I put this?
Also, about your
A
call of
heavy
shot,
metal
Kara,
band
when
in the
has
70s and
when has
80s
anyone
called
touting a
Old
cure for
Gods
artists
of
and art
Asgard.
block before ever
They even
fucking been
adopted
scamming
new
and
first names
exploiting
to complete
artists?
the
All right.
image of Viking gods.
When has anyone
After
ever
the
done
band
that?
broke up, they lived on a farm nearby.
Yeah, I forgot that was part of his thing. It wasn't even just like he's treating mentally ill artists, he's treating art block. I forgot that was also the part of it. Like, that's 100% like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot one of my emotes is gonna constantly fuck people up if they want to talk about the DLC. Yeah. I should do an emote that's American so no one can say the name. It'll just be like hieroglyphics. Oh.
Just take the one you've got for Nightmare and just flip it.
Yeah, American.
And make it
That'll be American.
Nightmare.
In advance.
Now we see what you say. Were you saying there, Tombstone? That said, we personally think that going directly from Alan Wake 1 to Alan Wake 2 is a terrible idea. Not because you can't. You can definitely do it.
Sorry to
but you're gonna lose.
Now, Alan, the power has been acting up. I'd better go.
You're gonna
check
lose
on it.
a lot of
We'll
stuff if
continue
you
this
don't
soon.
at least stop into
Meanwhile,
Control.
When you feel
And play all
up
of
to
Control.
It, return
Anyways.
to your room and try to write. It really is for the best.
I know I have to play Control because there's like a fucking butler or something that every time that I saw people go like, "Oh my god, it's that guy!" It was just this like butler. That dude's my favorite, like Alan Wake SCP, and it's just like a normal looking like man in like a little suit, and he's just like, I love that guy. He's my best friend.
Love to fish out our
Where?
secrets, but he has no.
All right, hold on. I gotta hear my boys.
Not crazy
Yeah,
enough.
hear your voice.
Not crazy like us, Sonny.
I'm so glad Yeah.
Crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a
I
while.
forgot how much in this game Dr. Hartman moves and animated like a fucking stop motion character
Hey, we like him,
compared
don't
to
we,
everyone
bro?
else.
He's gotta go to the farm. The Anderson Farm. Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Hell yeah. New memoir page? Thomas Zane's writing an assistant. Oh!
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Okay, well that's now a second mysterious name that has been said that wasn't mentioned. Because we had Thomas Zane and we had his wife. But then they mentioned another woman that was close to him that had a different name, and now he's got an assistant named Emil. So that's like 2 mystery people we got here. Also, interesting that if so far these have all been supposed to have been written by Alan.
Zane could feel the poems.
Is this some time loop shit?
Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy.
Well, we won't answer that, but we will give you something here, which is that Emil is a name. It's actually a character you know already. Yeah, Emil is Hartman's first name.
Oh, Emil Hartman. Right.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
have
Emil.
a stash of the special stuff at
Also,
the
we'll just
farm.
remind you, the other woman's name you got was Cynthia Weaver.
Cynthia Weaver, right? That was the woman who is not his wife, because his wife is the one who... It sounded like a similar thing to Alan happened to her, and then the Dark Presence, like, took her form, and that's, like, you know... It's not her, but, like, that's what she looks like.
Medicine clears your head right up.
Yo, are we gonna
Makes
get...
you remember, like,
We gonna get into these old men's weed?
Oh, I just noticed leather patches on the elbows.
Oh no!
That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost.
That's the
his own.
worst thing anyone's ever
Baba
said, is
Yaga
shitting on this
got
guy.
to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all, taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
Oh my god, has she been fucking with all of the artists who come here?
What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she?
Oh my god, I didn't actually... Okay.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist...
Okay, this is extremely interesting.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack.
I'm just glad to hang
whose
out with
fault
him.
is that?
I'm just glad to listen
We're
and sit here.
morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Okay, so she's been at it for a while. It wasn't like Alan Wake came and was like, finally! The first time, but apparently writers are important for her.
Place of power.
Or at least
We had
specific writers.
parties there, man.
They're still
you
going.
should go there and have a party.
They go for a while.
Is that fucking... No, that's not James Sunderland. That's...
Imagine, though, if it was.
The head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches,
Great.
snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
Oh, I love these. These guys are the best. I'm so glad. Another reason I definitely want to play the American Nightmare is because I know that like every fucking radio is like them. They're on like every radio, just going at it, just talking. I remember that from when I saw Grief playing it.
Yeah, they are on a lot of the radios.
I love just a storm and being in like a thing while it's storming. I could honestly have the rest of this game just be I'm just hanging out here while it storms, just talking
Honestly,
to people.
Fair. Listen, fuck Dr. Hartman and all his bullshit. This lodge kicks ass.
It's a nice lodge. If it had an actual non-quack hack fraud running it.
If it wasn't run by a scummy piece of shit, this place would rule. Anyways, don't worry. Again, we'll tell you as well. If you love the boys here, Alan Wake 2, you will be feasting.
Fuck yeah.
That's all we'll say.
You can
You're
get to your room
feasting.
by those stairs, Wake.
Okay. Thank you, video game tutorial, man. I'm gonna check in on everybody. Fording?
You can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination.
They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution, and then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in
Oh my
slow
God.
motion, they call it mullet time because the
Hartman
numbers
wanted
came
me to
back from
write.
marketing
I
that
knew I
mullet
couldn't,
time
but
is
I
the
figured I
hook
should
we
just
needed to
play
go
along
big
for
in
now.
the
Alan, shut up. I'm listening
Only thing I
to
could
mullet
do
time.
was birds
even
watching
kidding.
like a
They say
hawk.
it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers.
Why did he grief to tell me that? I just saw that like in the game. That's just in the game.
Yeah, that's listen. We had enough faith in Kara's reading comprehension to know that we didn't have to say that.
Wait, we talked about that on stream.
And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too
Damn, you
scared.
got a lot of dialogue for these people.
I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that
Listen,
makes
they're
me
willing to make
the
fake TV
scariest
shows. They're willing to do
nightmare
so
of
much
all.
dialogue for
True.
everything forever.
God, I can't wait until we find another Night Spring. How many are left? I gotta know how many Night Springs episodes I have left.
That's
TV
a
shows
great
left?
question.
Okay, I have 6. Wait.
There's like 12 episodes or something?
Yeah, I think not all of those have been Night Spring. Some of those have been... That must include, like, the weird Alan flashback.
I'm pretty sure it does, yeah.
Because I've only seen, like, I think 3 Night Springs. Anything new with you? No, okay. We'll actually continue the game now. Been going for a fucking hour! And we have not started the true business. There's been so much here. But I'll go a little late to, clear a whole episode.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself.
Here's another one.
It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
No, really? Really? The supernatural evil dark presence that has you trapped after your wife got taken away by a supernatural evil dark presence is lying to you? No.
Now, why would it do a stupid thing? Why would it do a stupid thing like that?
No, really? Alan, do you think that maybe when a supernatural evil thing took your wife and took you at the exact same time, and then a supernatural thing was like, hey, write this story for me, but it has to be fucked up and evil, do you think maybe those were related and then maybe you're just working for the thing that's causing your problem? Do you think maybe that could be what's going on?
No, that's a coincidence. That's a coincidence. Nothing could be related there.
Okay, so this is Emerson's room. It makes sense because he's the gamer. And Lane. Okay, here's the painter. I don't know if we could go in here before. I just didn't. Ooh, can we actually see? These might all be the same painting. They just obscured them, so you can't tell. I think that's what that is.
I'll have to wait for it to catch up to get a proper look at it, but I do actually believe they're different paintings.
Aren't they? They look like they were the same. But they're all like facing a wall, like they don't actually want you to see them. Yeah, that's definitely the same painting. I don't know if it's the same painting he had actually, this one might be the same painting he had outside. They're all too obscured to like get anything out of them.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to say, but they're definitely okay. We couldn't remember because we know there's a thing. I'm pretty sure at some point you see him do 1 or 2 different paintings, but maybe we're crazy. Who's to fucking say? Not us. That's for damn sure.
My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
You know, we got a question about Alan here and his process, which is, if you find out the lake is drawing its power and your writing is coming to life, forming a story, why didn't he ever write himself some bitches?
I think because he mentioned before that it has to be like believable.
You're right.
He couldn't just make it. Oh,
it's my storm.
Barry in the lodge.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies. Barry was impressed, but he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al?
At least do the voice,
Hartman
Alan.
stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
I think that Barry has like a sleazy vibe, but seems to genuinely want to help people.
Barry is so fucking funny because they brought back one of the voice actors from the Max Payne 1 and 2 who did all their sleazy fucking like mobsters and goons. And Barry fucking rules.
Like even the like thing where it's like obviously he wants to help the girl because he has the hots for her, he's not even like creepy about it. He's like, you should be nicer to her.
Barry is quite possibly the best person in the entire series. Barry fucking rules.
Sinclair looked bad.
Barry is the best.
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old.
There's a reason we have a Barry.
Oh.
Goons.
Okay, so this he does use a real hammer on the thing from the book then. Okay. Well, whatever. I mean, she's in on it, so fuck it.
Face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Why didn't he ever write himself a persona, Monty? That's a great fucking question. Also true to Tombstone, but again, that's not believable for him to be jacked.
We were on the road, man. You think we
Now, if Alan wrote that he believed that Barry was fucking shredded, that would work, I think. The homoerotic tension would make that
better
true.
hide, Birch. My wrath will break you.
He's probably kidding, Birch. He's got a great sense of humor. Just ask Sinclair.
This dude's delivery is like a mix between David Lynch and one of the like Statler revolver.
Scorch light upon the dawn.
Hell yeah, my boys. What's everyone else doing? Can we like check on the others? I'm like really curious to see that.
Oh, memory and thought. Jet black and clawed.
I love these brothers. I love Tor and Odin. What a, like, having them be there in the diner when you come in and just like, play the jukebox. It's number 12. You gotta hit it. That's like such a great. That's such a perfect moment. Where's everybody?
It's so very good as a moment. Every single time the Andersons show up on screen, it is one of the best moments in the game.
Okay, I obviously obviously I know this is Alan Wake. Are these like actual like design notes, or do you think they just like recreated some as like for the joke? Because that's I like that a lot. That it's the whiteboard has like Alan Wake notes on it. What's this like weird game? Like it's just like one of those ball, like roll the ball and don't let it fall in the hole until the ends things. That's cool, whatever that is. Should we check in the other rooms? Okay, the other rooms don't seem to have anything that.
Don't think so.
I've got the key.
That might actually be part of one of the levels.
I mean, it almost certainly is like an actual thing.
It almost certainly is an actual.
Because it clearly is like the joke is it's Alan Wake, like you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, being here like is really making me think of the Hitman Blood Money level in a like celebrity rehab clinic. Ooh, okay, now here's some actual different paintings.
On the tape said they were recordings.
Also, we're just saying, if Agent 47 was in Alan's position, he'd be able to have this whole thing wrapped up in about 30 minutes.
Oh my god, yeah, he would like... That's sick. That painting fucks. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's drawing like the Taken... Okay, well, this is definitely like concept art as well, for sure.
Oh yeah, the paintings are all really good, is the thing. They're all really good paintings.
Oh, there's a whole map of Bright Falls. Let's see if there's like anything interesting. I can't go in first person, so it's kind of... I'm sure like every location on here is important. Okay, ooh. Page, good page. Montfall fails Hartman.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
That's sick. Agent 47 would just like get a gun with a flashlight on it and just like, you know. Agent 47 would start with like, I don't know. He would like either instantly like go after whoever he needs to, or like he just like he might just start killing people in the town to like lower the potential numbers of Taken he has to deal with.
Frankly speaking, we think that Agent 47 could start writing the manuscript to basically just be like, I just can shoot the fucking thing, because for him it's believable. That he could just kill the Dark Presence.
Yeah, he wouldn't need to like secretly or have a like possible third-party consciousness that exists within the narrative. However those stashes are getting there, like he would just write that like ICA stashes were left here and here to provide me with ample ammo supply, and like he'd have no fucking trouble. Like he's, you know,
he would have it. He'd have it.
Fucking have it.
Dare we say it as a challenge here? Could you? I don't know if we could think of anyone who would do a worse job in this position than Alan could.
Oh my god!
I think
okay.
Anyone you put in Alan's position could do it better than him.
And like, it doesn't even matter if they're like not a writer. Like,
it doesn't matter. Really,
I think like step one, like the key is just step one to like not failing it is don't fucking do it. Understand that the thing asking you to do this is the thing that took your wife, dummy!
Listen, the darkness is... There is one thing the darkness is not prepared for, and the Dark Presence is like, ooh, it's gonna fuck with you and your writing and everything. As long as you were a writer who is having a writing crisis and also had a cocaine problem and also has a wife.
Yeah, like...
If you were missing any one of those things, the darkness will crumble within 20 minutes.
Yeah, like, I guess no one else got taken either. Like, I don't even think it's because, like, there's something special about Alan. I think it's just because they weren't, like, stupid enough.
He's
like,
just dumb enough to do it.
They just got a nice hit. They got their touch of the Dark Presence. We're like, that's fine. Right, let's listen to this fucking tape.
Yeah, listen to that tape.
Can you tell me about Alan's problems?
Hit that tape.
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Let's do that again. Oh wait, there's just more. Okay. I didn't actually expect it to be different.
Surprise!
However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Do we get one for everybody?
Stop buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is
Okay, I got achievements. This is probably the last one.
Yeah, I believe there's 3 games.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first
Yo,
of all, I'm
Long
recording
Walk
this
Potion
conversation,
Castle.
so you might want to watch what you say.
Let's go.
Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Why are you just... Yeah. Something that first made me realize, Alan Wake would fucking fail the Shining Challenge in a heartbeat.
Without
and he like, and not even because he's just evil and like abusive and like racist. Like none of that. He would fully get fucking absorbed by whatever is at the Overlook. Like he would lose himself to it.
Frame 1.
He might last less time than Jack Torrance, who it's almost implied went there to have like because he wanted it.
Yeah, frankly speaking, like Jack Torrance at least had the held out long enough that he was able to see spooky things come at him. Alan would step through the fucking door, drop his suitcase, and reach in for that fucking axe.
I don't think he'd even get there. He would just go there, and then like Alice would be like, Alan, and then he's already in the photo.
Like he drives up, he steps out of the fucking car, he has an axe in his hand already. He's already in the photo.
I feel like the only positive I could give Alan is that he wouldn't be a huge racist. He wouldn't be saying fucked up shit in the bathroom with a butler.
Yeah.
He wouldn't hear a guy fucking drop a hard R and like repeat it back.
That's right, folks. Put that one in the pros.
That's
one
for
Alan.
For Alan Wake. Would not say the N-word. Alan Wake would not do it, even if a ghostly butler said it to him.
Would not say it. Put that in the positive column.
Jack Torrance went out of his way to say it. He did not need to repeat that back.
That's one victory for Alan. Infinite losses.
Oh. That scene is always like cracks me up now because of a fucking Mega 64 bit where they're like at some like haunted house or thing, and then like Rocco takes Sean to the bathroom for like something, and he's like, "Hey, okay, we're gonna do a bit. Let's recreate a favorite scene from my favorite scene from The Shining. I'll be Jack. You be the butler. And like he's like, okay, and like he doesn't like remember what the scene is, and he just starts doing it, and then there's just a moment where you just see the realization on Sean's face, and he's like, man, fuck off. When he just realizes why he's doing it, it's like... It's such a fucking great... It's like one of my favorite moments.
The photo on the wall caught my attention.
Look at this shitty photo.
The clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
I mean, yeah.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy ass to shreds.
It's Barry!
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
Hang on.
I'm famous.
I want to hear a little more.
Represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it?
It's so funny hearing him do this while the door is unlocked.
Hey, that's how we'll play it. It'll be hardball all the way. Sure, seriously, man, I'm willing to forget the whole thing if you let me out now. Just let me out! Hey, you think I can't hear you out there? I hear you just fine. What, is this how you get your pick, Hartman? I knew you were weird. You got that weird guy look. If you're one of those nurses, I'll double what he's paying you, okay? Do you have any idea how much I make as an agent of a best-selling writer? A lot. Is a personal check good?
Wait, did they say that was a painting?
Ow, about time.
Barry, man,
why is he standing next to this?
Get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no. The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
That was being
Speaking of
fucking dumb, I'm
asses,
sorry to tell you.
Van gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us.
How did, like, none of you realize how obviously brainwashed she is?
Come on, pal, we gotta get
Why'd you bring it in here if you stole it? Why did he... Like, why is it in here? He brought it in with him when he was storming the place? Like...
The standee is incredibly good.
Ooh. These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh no! I didn't even, like, register that he ran out of the room. That was very... Okay, great, Alan! I mean, I don't blame you, but... Okay.
I had to find a way out.
Oh, wait. Hartman watches Wake.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
He got super evil. Oh, I don't know. I don't have a flashlight, but I have a gun. That feels very strange.
you feel naked without the flashlight.
Yeah, that's
after a
kind of
while.
that's interesting. This feels like a thing the game should do more. Oh. I'm gonna go this way. I see a lot of goop. That's a lot of goop.
It's a lot of goop. It's goop.
This is a cool sequence.
I needed light to get the
Again,
possessed
this episode rules.
Like, just the simple gimmick of, like, shit's going down, you don't have a flashlight, and you have a gun is really cool.
It's
Oh!
a very neat twist on things.
More environmental stuff. I like that a lot. Like a secret on the TV or anything? No. What? Oh, right. Oh! I need more lights, I guess. That didn't solve the problem. I think I made an error. I think I made a mistake. Wait. That's all. Flares! Anything else? It's just one flare? I have one flare! Wait, there's more. Okay, this might be time. Alright. What else can I do? Oh my god, there was only just barely enough. Manuscript. Hartman's mission.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here. Damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction. To be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Oh. I got it. This is this it? This is it! I knew, I was like, I remember it being a TV that's like up high. Oh my god, it's still in the game and I got an achievement called Boob Tube.
Let's
Holy
go.
fucking shit.
Yeah!
Oh my god. They really put this in the game.
It's so fucking funny.
Mustang commercial. Give me another.
Ah!
Yes, Verizon!
Access to thousands of applications.
I can transfer my phone into an app machine?
Check out the latest games.
Apps that rock! I need people to draw Alan Wake as that guy from that shot.
No matter what you're into,
doing that dance.
Verizon Wireless can satisfy your never-ending appetite for apps. Check out VCast apps.
Oh my god, the way they're talking about apps. Holy shit, I can't believe it's still in the game. There was so much controversy about that, as there should have been. I can like appreciate how fucking funny it is now, and it sucks so much.
It's fucking
so
funny.
Good.
The thing is, in the remaster, they actually recorded and made a brand new episode of Night Springs to go here instead.
That's a good worthy replacement.
Yeah, they made a, and you can tell it's new because it is such a different style. But having the ads is so fucking funny.
Is it actually like? Does it actually make an effort to look like it's of the time Night Springs feels like it's supposed to be?
A little. It's more. It's more. You can just tell from the styling and the camera quality that it is a newer episode.
Yeah. Okay, so it could still be like the old ones in that it's like black and white 50s Twilight Zone, but everyone's clearly like in like the 20 like fucking modern time.
the camera is definitely higher quality.
Everyone
than the rest.
looks like they know what a smartphone is.
Yeah.
They're not dressed in a particular way. It's not even really black and white. It's just kind of washed out.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. It's a spit. Lauren Miller, 1989. Okay, I'm assuming someone went down a bathysphere, and that's maybe related. Hang on, Barry. I gotta look for thermoses. I know I just found one, but what if there was a second one? You know how it is.
You know how it is with
The
thermoses.
gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the
Alright, we'll
hedge
be
maze
right
over
back,
there.
guys. Just a second.
Barry, I don't have a light. Take this, Al.
Does it say? I think I remember it saying Energizer on the flashlight, but I want to see it now. We got a good angle. Hang on, Barry. Keep holding it for me. It's moving. Take this. And just make him wait. What is that? What's his little step he's doing?
Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look
Oh, okay. You know what? This might be a little too much to fight with. Let's get moving. Take this out. Oh. Doing okay. We got some decent supplies now. Looking around. I hope there's like a good YouTube compilation of all the remaster video stuff that's new. I saw the remasters, apparently like it kind of looks worse in a lot of ways, like it looks weird. Those evil guys. In the reality, I know that commercials are the same as Monster Cane's Death Stranding, but they feel different. Groot, you're 100% right. I don't know what it is. When Kojima does it, it's funny and charming. It's just, it's inherently funny to have, like, Snake invent, like have, like, Big Boss invent Doritos in the fucking 60s, you know? Yeah. But then when you have, like, a fucking Western, you know, game, be like, look! Verizon! It's like, fuck off.
See, I mean, here's the thing is that we personally think that in this game, it is equally funny how they've done it.
God, don't trust Emil. I would never have guessed.
What do you mean? He's just a doctor. He's helping. What do you mean? But, I think it's a lot... I think that... We think they get away with it because it's the same sort of, like, you know... really strange... They put it there, and it's a very deliberate choice on their part to have put them in such a fucking funny place.
Yeah. Alright, new manuscript page. Wake sees the old gods.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage.
Oh, shit! I remember hearing about this part. There's like a highlight of the game.
It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Oh, now it's come back. I remember like when this game came out, people were like, "Oh man, the part with the stage though, that's really good." Even people like didn't really like the game were like, "Oh, but you know, the part with the stage is pretty good."
The part with the stage is incredible.
Now I'm not. I was like, all right, we get a lot of fun character stuff. We get Tor Noden back, and I'm like, well, now I know why everyone was saying Chapter 4 is the one to do. Probably take a break soon though. Let the dog out and stuff. For now, we can keep exploring this maze. Okay, I kept thinking it. Definitely some Shining vibes here with like a big building. Writer's block, hedge maze. There's a little bit of Shining in this part too.
Again, if it's Stephen King, you'll find.
Oh yeah, because that is Stephen King. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Man, I hope to God Alan Wake never has to go in a sewer. I really hope it doesn't come to that. Barry, we have to find a way out of the darkness together.
I don't know.
There's only one way, Al!
Al, there's only one way forward. It's through this sewer. And
Al, right? Why did you write so much about how my size?
Al! What the hell, Al?
Al? Al, why didn't they just have a group hug or something?
Al, they really should have. I have to question some of your decisions with this manuscript, Al. But you're the professional. I guess. Takes off the pants. Anyway.
I feel like the Dreamers actually fan of the products and seeks out endorsements, and it's fun to have a mother base in Vietnam do. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't want to like confirm that, but like, I guess with the glasses thing, that does feel like, yeah, it's the glasses Kojima wears. He's putting them in because it's the glasses he wears. I don't know. Honestly, it could very easily just be a case of thing Japan, but I do think it's
so hard
funnier in Metal Gear and Kojima games. Like, it feels charming.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Al, you're gonna have to oil my naked body. Al! Al, why did you write this?
I gotta do it, Al. You wrote it.
Oh no, Al, the manuscript. It's affecting me. Barry, I didn't write any of this.
Hartman and the power failure.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
You mean the people who literally did nothing but help Alan quickly escape will keep him distracted? What are you fucking talking about? Oh shit. Taking Birch here. She keeps putting the glasses and things so he never has to pay for a new pair.
Honestly, genius. It's a smart play.
You get 2 pills in the morning, then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
We got Bert. Get him. Oh, fuck! Anyways, we're close. Let's get a nice bigger fuck! They're getting a little more aggressive than expected. Keep them all back. Keep them all back. Fuck, we got a horde.
The birds are so fucked up.
God damn it! There's. Hard time here. God damn it! Just do a flare. Oh, I'm out of flares. It's so funny when the darkness stuff is like, now I'm just like, the fact that this guy's so clearly just wearing this like white shirt, unlike the other Taken, who have like dark outfits to begin with, it looks very funny because I'm just fighting like a man now.
You're just fighting a guy.
Fuck! Oh man, I'm so sorry, Peter. That was kind of a foreshadowing of when they're both in Fortnite together.
Damn, truly. It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
Seth MacFarlane once said. Gaming back here, so let me go back around. My actual normal gun out so I don't waste my fucking magnum. Okay, that would be cooler if they had a sound play during it.
Yeah.
It was neat to see an enemy just break something, but... You're nothing. Tune, that could be a joke, or that could be like a real, and I would have no way of knowing. By the way, I just want to go ahead and mention out, probably going to stream tomorrow. I want to see if I can finish Yume Nikki tomorrow.
Ooh, fun.
And then Halloween Day, obviously, I mean, fucking no point talking around it. I'm not going to do much of a stream, because I got to watch whatever the fuck the Radio TV Art Nosferatu thing is. My guess, I think they're gonna like reenact the entire movie of Nosferatu as a group. That's my guess right now.
That's honestly a really good guess, we think.
Which would be really fun if that's what they do.
We're willing to fully believe that. We can't guess what else Nosferatu Nights could be.
That or it's secretly Spokovich. But what I will
what
I am gonna do Halloween Day, at least for a little bit, and also it's a Thursday, so I probably have to do this after, or at least late into Marcy's Homestar things. I don't want to miss that either. Oh fuck, I missed a page possibly, or maybe it was a I don't know. Sometimes the order's weird. I'm gonna stream the new Castlevania DLC for Vampire Survivors. I have to. I can't not.
Fair, honestly.
I have to. I've been playing Vampire Survivors again because since they announced it, and like, and I've got like the whole fucking Contra DLC I've like never touched until a week ago, despite owning it all year. So I gotta. I mean, I'm so excited for that DLC. Everyone is in it, and it's one of those things where I can clearly tell. Like, obviously, I think Punkle. I don't know how you pronounce it. That's the username they go by. The head Vampire Survivors creator really likes Castlevania because they made fucking Vampire Survivors. But I could really see where their brain is at with them putting everybody in, going like seemingly extra all out for this one. Which, I mean, you'd have to. It's the thing the game is already a kind of like parody reference to, but. Right. They made a website where you can leave comments like old school like not message board. What do you call it? Where it's just like you just leave like a comment on a web page. What is that called? There's
I don't know.
There's a specific term for it, and I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, it's slipping our mind right now.
Yeah, but they made one of those, and the thing for the Castlevania DLC, just like what do people think? And it's got its own like very like 90s early aughts like looking website, and when you click into that section, the thing you have to click into to then get to the actual like leave a message part is the menu from Castlevania Harmony of Despair, like the part where the book just flips pages and says loading, and it plays the menu music, and it's like, yes! Of course they're a fan of Harmony of Despair and are like thinking about it when they made a Castlevania DLC that has every character in it. They're like they're making the sequel. Guest book. Thank you, Groot. That's what it is. Yeah. Guest book. But it's just like I was just like they did this like very elaborate Harmony of Despair reference for their like little promotional guest book, and it's like of course they did that. This whole DLC is practically a sequel to that because it's a Castlevania thing where you can play as every character. Yeah, God, yeah, Groot's living in the past. I've already seen it. Anyway, I'm excited. I want to play Harmony of Despair again with more people. I gave Grief a thing that has it.
Fair.
We got to play it at some point, but let's see this manuscript.
Let's read this page.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything, and Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Whatever, man, Mott's such a fucking loser. And now he is, at best taken, or dead. I don't know which is better. Although it seems like they're probably about equal. It's like that. It's like that one. This is a reference probably only to because I don't know what it was, but it's like that sad anime short you watched back in the old Crud Cinemas movie nights, where it's like, I'm going into space. We're gonna send each other text messages, but we're so far apart. It'll take like 5 years before you get my first one, and I'm gonna send one every day. It's like that. That's what my stream is now.
That's how we are now. It's fun because we get, again, your reactions in real time live, and then we get to wait 30 seconds to a minute for the stream to get to the thing you're actually reacting to.
It's like, do you remember the game well enough to know ahead of time?
So far, we've had about a 60% hit rate on knowing what you were reacting to just off of the sound of how you react. We've been about 60% accurate so far.
Brief remind me, you played Alan Wake 1 like a while ago, and then played all the sequels just like this year, right?
We played Alan Wake 1 through at the beginning of this year in January.
Oh, okay.
And then last month decided...
Deerfest.
Yeah, what if we decided to tackle 3 games in 7 days? So a month and a half later... we finally finished that.
So long as I'm still working my job, I cannot be doing that shit. My job that doesn't pay me much. Everyone give me $100, please.
Everyone give Carol $100 right now.
Let's get another manuscript page going. Barry attacked by a Taken. Okay, yeah, so we're not missing any yet.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been.
And sometimes the pages show up out of order.
Yeah. Climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay. Okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world
oh, fuck! Barry's even stronger than Alan! Oh, shit!
Barry fucking rules.
Alan, that has to... Alan wrote that, which means it has to be plausible. Barry could just do that. The world reset! Al, I'm throwing my super bombs! Emil made Tom do it. I mean, yeah, probably. Or the Dark Presence did. I don't know. So like, my guess, like I mentioned earlier, this yellow text that's, like, connected to these messages, my assumption is this is someone else's consciousness that somehow exists within the story that Alan is writing / living. That's my guess for those, because Alan didn't seem to remember them. And there hasn't been any part in his manuscript that's like, and then I found a supply cache. So I have to think it's not just Alan, like, leaving a back door for himself. I think someone else is kind of... There's a ghost in the narrative, possibly of the other woman, or the actual wife that has her, like, form being used.
Caro, I want to tell you up front here that what we're about to say has no actual bearing on if you're right or not, but we are smiling at the sticker right now.
Oh, give me a flare, I don't want to die. Oh, I died while pulling out a flare.
Well, shit. No one's ever ready for that.
But yeah, you know, like I said earlier, probably gonna have three days of streaming in a row this week, even though they'll all be short streams.
Sounds like
I want to get a little more Alan Wake in and see if we can at least beat you and Nick. And I got other games I probably want to do. Fuck off, all of you! I'm doing it right away. Fuck off! You have to leave me alone.
Legally speaking, you have to leave me alone. Can't wait to watch you whiff that.
Oh, here's a flare, and you're being ambushed. Better use it. Fuck off. They're the weak enemies. You think this is my first fucking, like, horror game? I'm gonna save that Magnum for the boss. And kill it in 3 seconds.
I like that you keep referring to the flare gun as the Magnum.
I mean, that's what it is.
You're right.
It's functionally, it's the Magnum. It's the super powerful, hey, save this for the boss or the most dire of emergencies thing that, like, If you play the game well enough, you just eliminate entire encounters because you saved it for the right moment. Of course, they're giving me some good stuff here. So.
Anyways, yeah, you really fucking whiffed that shit.
I did. I whiffed one more. What will I ever do?
You'll never recover. Speaking of, we want to talk real quick, Kara, because I don't know if you plan on playing through Nightmare Mode, just because, you know, the pages, you can look them up.
Yeah, like, since it's a classic, like, I mean, there's sequels I want to get to, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. That we will tell you about the absolute scariest change that Nightmare Mode makes to the game. And it is a terrifying game change, especially if you're familiar with survival horror games and all that sort of thing. You know how it takes 3 shots of your basic revolver to kill an enemy?
The standard type, at least.
The standard type, of course. It costs 3 bullets in your revolver.
Yeah.
In Nightmare Mode, it's 4.
Oh, that's a bit more. And do the weak guys take 3?
Nope. Yes, actually, the weak guys
Everybody
still take 3. Everyone gets up. Everyone gets up. But having it hit suddenly where you can go from I can confidently kill 2 enemies with one reload to suddenly you were forced to reload so much more.
That's pretty good. I kind of wish the game was like that to begin with. I also keep thinking this says Barry, like, a hit by train.
They could try and hit Barry with a train. It wouldn't stop him.
The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted.
Oh, he's only like that because Wake, like, injured him while getting put under. That's funny. It wasn't even from the first one. I guess the first one he just kind of, like, punched him in the, like, cheek, and he was like, ah, it's fine. That's nice that, like, it's actually something you don't even see. I like that aspect of the pages, like, occasionally filling in just, like, a little thing. Oh, I thought you were a fucking ghoulberry. Yeah!
I thought you were a fucking ghoul.
Maybe.
Barry would never.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
What?
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
I'm ready. Well, Gabe, you didn't need to do that. I figured. Whoa, they're jumping!
Hurry up, Barry. I'm on it. I'm on it.
I didn't think they were up here already. Oh, the dodge! Okay, I think I knew, but I knew. Okay, now it's flaring time. Behind me?
No, wait, that's a twig.
Yeah! Oh! Let me get back. Oh, we're good. The cutscene! That's awesome! I can't believe they're showing that in the cuts. Ah!
Please tell me we're headed for the
That rules.
You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come
He
back
took
soon,
it!
son.
He brought it!
Going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time
You
for
better
this.
fucking
When this is
believe
through,
he did.
if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
There's a lot more people in there besides the crooked staff. I hope things are okay. Because it's not just the doctor and, like, the shitty orderlies and nurse.
crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can.
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back.
I love
can
how like
find her.
weirdly
There's
animated
something special
everyone is.
about this place. The lake. It
Again,
does something to the
we said it
works of our
earlier.
creators.
Hartman
It
specifically
makes them
reminds
come
us of the
true.
old style fucking stop motion
Presence, whatever that
animations with
thing
how his
is,
face
twist it
moves.
to its own ends.
Specifically,
That's why
like
all of
James
this
and
is
the Giant
happening.
Peach
It's using my manuscript to
is our
take over
touchstone for how some of
everything.
these
I
people
believe
fucking
you.
It
move.
happened to Thomas Zane before. It happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it. Look out!
No, the monkeys, the squirrel monkeys.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Oh, I'm back to zero again.
I had lost my gun in the crash.
Well,
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
I'd be duct taping a
Barry!
flashlight to my
Barry!
thigh by this point if I was Alan.
Okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you okay?
honestly, we'd
I hit some
be
bushes,
concerned
didn't get a scratch.
that like
There's no way you
the
can
darkness
climb
would
down,
find a
though.
way
It's
to
like a sheer wall.
get rid of it if we duct taped it to our leg directly at this point. Honestly, we'd get like a tiny ass keychain flashlight. We'd fucking like swallow it like an nutrition.
Well,
That's
I'm
the
just
safest
saying, like,
place.
I'm saying, like, after breaking out of the hospital and everything, I would have just immediately done that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I'm just saying, with how often you do all your shit in this game, like, yeah, we would have fucking. By the end of chapter 2, we would have already practiced how to fucking regurgitate a flashlight.
Fuck yeah.
Darkness, the Taken be fucking coming up us. We'd hit him like the fucking fastest hot dog shooter. We'd just boom, flashlight out of our fucking mouth.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
This is like a fun area.
Barry,
Looking for
just
that
wait
stage.
for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
God, we fucking love Barry.
It's so funny how in every other game, Alan wears like a completely normal fucking outfit. And in this game, he's dressed like this.
Oh, here's the thing. He only has a technically normal outfit in American Nightmare because it looks pretty normal, his like suit that he wears in Alan Wake 2. And then you realize that it's got elbow patches as well.
I mean, at least that's not this. The elbow patches aren't
You're
the
right.
worst. They're one aspect.
You're right. It's a reminder that he's still like him, you know? They actually when they just released the second DLC for Alan Wake 2, they finally put something in the game that we thought they would have put in at the launch, which is the ability to change Alan's outfit to this shitty outfit.
Oh.
You can now finally experience Alan Wake 2 properly, wearing this shitty outfit. Again.
It's just so funny, like, looking at how in this game he's, like, the worst dressed man in video game history. And then, like, you look at the sequels, he looks like he's fucking, oh my god, I can't believe I'm forgetting the name. The Keanu Reeves action movie.
Yeah, he looks like fucking John Wick.
He looks like John Wick, yeah. Like an even more disgraced John Wick.
John Wick is able to back up everything with action and skills, sort of thing. Alan Wake is still the most pathetic sopping wet man alive. but he put on a suit.
There's so many paths I can take, and I don't know which one I want to go. Okay, that's... I mean, that thing's pointing me that way, so I'm not going to go. I'm going to go back where I was with the light. I'm wasting time, but I gotta collect my pages.
I gotta collect the pages. How else will I fight the Slender Man?
Oh yeah, at some point, I need to like shoot a thing I saw by you. I've got the classic. I gotta ask a friend who knows. Am I fucked for having just seen this or heard this? Because I saw a thing when I was trying to like look up like a. I think I was just trying to like look up like who sang a song or something in this game and see if it was someone who also did some music in Over the Garden Wall. It wasn't, but it like. Just pulled up a completely unrelated Reddit thread that was like... It didn't have any information, it just asked a question with no details in it, but the fact that the question was being asked, and obviously I'm not saying this because it would be potentially a spoiler, it just had me like... Well, that's a weird thing to ask, and now makes my brain go to a million... It was like theory about how... I'll just type it out to you because, like, I can just say it to you privately in the call. Here, I think it was like it was like I'm gonna like.
Type it best as you can, and we can probably guess at it.
This is I think what it said. It could have been how or why or I don't know. Like, and it's just one of those things where I'm like, that's nothing, but that could be everything. That could mean a lot of things.
That's a really fucking funny question. I will tell you outright here, as funny as it would be to let you squander in the dark and wonder about this, Alan creation theory is not a part of these
Okay,
games.
I was like, okay, so is there gonna be a revelation that Alan himself is a mysterious entity that was like it's not the presence that brought him in. It's like, no, he was always a thing. He was created by the I don't know. It's just
Alan,
okay. Well, now I can say it. It was a Reddit thread that said like my theory as to how Alan was created, and I'm like, what? Well, what does that mean? So Alan's not like a real guy, but. I guess Grief is confirming that's fucking nothing, and some Redditors on crack. Some Redditors on more cocaine than Alan and Stephen King combined. Let's hear this
When he
this
stopped
page.
the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until...
Yeah, no, that's just incredibly fucking funny. Sorry.
Yeah, like I was like, oh my god. Well, now it's spoiled that Alan is like himself a weird magic thing, and like probably or, you know. Well, now I'm like, I'm wondering if they were like talking about like literal game development or like how they came up with like the character, but that's such a weird way to phrase it. Whatever the hell it was.
When he stopped
we actually just went looking and we found the exact Reddit link you were thinking of.
Yeah.
We went and found it, and we're not going to get into details because what they are talking... We'll tell you, it is not about that. There are details in that thread that are spoilers.
Oh, I'm sure.
But that title is not.
Okay, the title is like just like they worded it in a fucked up weird way.
Really fucking funny.
Okay, well good. That means I don't really... Like, literally all I know is, like, a little bit of what I've seen from, you know, like, your stream of the thing that comes immediately after this. Like, the weird little... Apparently not important, but still canon, like, Xbox Live Arcade adventure.
Yeah, there is... It's important... We'll tell you this. It's important because there is one character it introduces that is important to the game overall. The series, but otherwise it is...
I can probably guess it's the one I saw bebopping and scatting all over the thing when I watched you play it for like 5 seconds, like even just 5 seconds.
It's... Yeah, it introduces the character who you see being real shitty on the TV.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, that guy's that's probably not like confined solely to this one.
He is the important character. No one else matters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, game. Still, you know, listen. If I'm doing all Kingdom Hearts, I'm doing all of the Remedy.
Again, yeah, and
world.
Again, we fully believe that it is worthwhile, anyways, just because American Nightmare is just a fun little thing.
Yeah, I mean, it looked neat. All right, I'm gonna new manuscript page.
Agent Nightingale
New manuscript
stared at the
page.
passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head.
No,
and almost
I'm gonna spend the
became
rest of the night
immobile.
laughing about
His
Alan
hands shook and
creationism
his throat
theory.
felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Can't shoot him if he's awake. What if he tells somebody? Like I'm gonna do Alan. I'm gonna do this game. It's DLC. I'm gonna do American Nightmare. I'm gonna do. I guess Quantum Break comes after that. Then Control and whatever DLC those might have.
We'll tell you, Quantum Break is a fun and interesting little one. We still have to go back and play it. It is overall not super important.
Doesn't matter. It's got more live action
yeah.
shit with Lance Reddick in it. I'm not gonna not play it.
You know what? Entirely fucking fair. We also have to play it for that reason.
And then I'm gonna do Alan Wake 2.
Listen, we will give you the best piece of advice that we can, just having come off playing these games for almost a month and a half straight. Give them time to breathe. Don't do anything.
Oh yeah, I don't play
never
like
do
last
what we,
like,
never do what we did.
No, I'm
ever.
not. Yeah, no fucking way am I doing that. It took me like fucking half the year to get through the Paper Mario, and I'm still not done with it. I'm still not done with the off-stream post game.
Oh no.
Alright. Oh thank God. Okay. Hey, let's take a break here because it's been 2 hours, and I should let the dog out. Thankfully, I don't think if I just take a glance at our manuscripts, I think we're probably yeah, we're getting there. We're definitely more than halfway through this chapter.
Oh yeah, we'll tell you this. We'll tell you we're definitely in the back half of the chapter.
Yeah, I figured. All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick little break here. Don't have grief on this screen either. Hang on.
Tee.
I get grief over here. Make the music going too. There we go. Alrighty. Shout out Grief again, just because why not? I'm gonna go follow Grief. Grief does a lot. You do a lot of like earlier streams too.
We do our streams mostly during the day when our wonderful girlfriend is not home, because that way we get to spend time with her. So we tend to do stuff earlier in the day.
Well, I'll be right back. Just gonna be a few minutes. Gonna let the dog out, get some water, stretch, all that stuff.
We'll be
just
here.
sitting there. You fucking stretch too, or whatever. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'll leave Grief here with you.
All right, the stream's ours now. How we doing, folks? We chilling? We having a good time? I hope we're having a good time.
I'm plugging the photos again. Also in chat, go look.
Plug
buy.
the photos again.
Give money.
You haven't played Max Payne? Oh, you need to play Max Payne, Tombstone. You need to. Like, no fucking bullshit. Max Payne 2 is still one of our favorite games of all time. It is peak. You're gonna want to do it. You really need to play Max Payne. You really do. So yeah, we will recommend this to you folks if you're here and you're listening. Play Max Payne. We are, if there's anyone we trust to get really fucking weird, and we trust to handle something like a weird experimental third person shooter, we're excited for Firebreak. It's gonna be weird. We're already stoked for it. Anything that gets us back in the world of, like, in the Remedyverse, we're stoked. We're on board.
You're gonna feed me well.
You are now part of the demon family. He got inside you. Sorry.
Come here, buddy.
Okay.
Alright.
Sorry about that. Wait, I am back.
All good.
When I caught that random sound redeem, and I'm always monitoring the stream when I'm on break on my phone, and just like hearing how long it took for the sound effects fucked me up. The delay is crazy, but whatever.
The delay is crazy.
Let's get back to it. It's fucked up. Speaking of fucked up, looking at my playlist, like just the stretch of like how many even? Almost 10. It's like 7. No, I think it's 8 tracks in a row that are all just variations on the theme from the Nameless game. It's too much, but I gotta put everything I can into the playlist. All right. Let's get back to it. Sip my water. Oh, did I just spill? Is this fine? This is fine. Trust no one in the dark. God, I hate having to shorten my headphones because even when I have them like working fine, it's still like I'm just paranoid. Like, am I not hearing as much as I could out of the other ear? It's the worst.
It's not great. It's never great.
I bought these because they were. I need to like buy a new pair of headphones and then buy a pair of wireless earbuds so I never have to take the headphones anywhere and I can save them for just when I'm at the computer. That's what I should use them for. Oh my god, is that fucking Whittle or whatever the fuck his name is? I get to blow him away now? Alright, y'all fuck off. Oh, I don't have any... Oh, I don't have a gun. I forgot.
Uh-oh.
It's that break was so long, I forgot. Oh my god.
Whoopsies, you're not blowing anyone away.
I shouldn't have done that. That was foolish of me.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
There we go. just gotta blast it. We gotta blast right to it. Run right up to it. Yeah, don't confront them, just run right up to it.
Run.
Oh my god! What? You're kidding. You're kidding! That was almost perfect.
The movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Oh my god. This feels like it's a trap. There's... Fuck! Okay.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Is there a fucking Devil May Cry barrier? No. Okay, I thought there was like a wall here for some reason.
Yeah, they got the red... They got the fucking red soul barrier up.
Yeah, I thought it was like a shimmering wall of darkness, like, which isn't really a thing this game has done before. I saw all of these. Slow him down. Slow him down while I walk. Run. Come on. No. I see light. Jump it. Fuck. Come on! Be nice. Oh my god, I can do it. Shine the light behind me. Slow them all down. Ooh. Okay. Anything up here? God, I'm sorry. What is that emote? Someone keeps... Monty keeps using an emote. This little cat face. I had to see what it was.
It's very good.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Oh, thank God. A thermos.
Finally.
What was there to swap just now? Heavy duty flashlight. Oh my God. I didn't think that would... There'd be like a flashlight upgrade. We got like a mag light? That's pretty cool. Okay. Nice. Too bad I'll almost certainly not have this come the next chapter because of how this game works, but...
It's tragic, but so it goes.
It's cool there's a stronger flashlight. I guess good periodic reminder that make sure y'all got like better Twitch TV, 7 TV add-ons installed to your browser, because like, you know, all my shit's on there for free now. You don't got to even sub for them. If you want to give me money, you can just donate directly, and Twitch doesn't take like a giant cut of it.
It wasn't far. If it was
But you could also just not do that and have them for free.
Soon.
But also if you want to sub and get badges and stuff. I still do get money. I don't say no, that still helps, it's still good. No! Oh.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Okay, thanks, man. I wonder if he...
glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Okay, well, I mean, obviously it's a diver then, because there's a lake and I saw a weird statue that resembled a bathysphere, so, I mean, maybe don't say diver, maybe just say some sort of strange spaceman-like figure. He's just kind of giving it away with that one. Also, there's like the weird painting of like a light man, and I'm wondering if that'll be anything. The Dark Presence at Large.
The Dark Presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Interesting. It's such an interesting concept of, like, you know, the premonition story, but even the thing using it to, like, manipulate itself and grow stronger still has to follow whatever it says, even if it's completely in its favor.
Exactly.
Oh, the bear traps, right. I don't think they should have used this effect for them, because while it does highlight them, I just see it and I go, oh, a pickup!
Yeah.
Oh, a manuscript!
Here's the thing, that's exactly why they did it. You can tell they did it specifically to fuck with you.
They did, it's very funny.
It's a very good bit.
Okay, that one is a manuscript. What do we got? The patients escaped the lodge.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the
Okay, so they got out. That's good.
knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I love the way the, like, ambient sounds kind of
Someone had left
fade out when,
now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
the big light comes on. Like, yeah, it's safe. The raging storm just kind of goes silent for a little bit.
Yeah.
The Taken are filled with darkness. I mean, you don't got to reiterate this. I got it, man.
Are you sure?
I think I get it by now. It's like up here. I bet there's something up here. It's just a thermos. Oh no! Okay, wait. Can I step in this? Come to find out. They probably just run around and do shit. Come on, you want to step in this, buddy? Here, Bubble. No, they don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit.
Whatever. I don't give a shit either. Thermos. It'd be funny if the pickup was like cocaine instead of just coffee thermoses.
Mm-hmm.
And just like don't acknowledge it and just leave it to people to put the like Stephen King connection together. Like the character never talks about doing drugs, but like the pickup is like some hard shit.
It's every single pickup is a fucking brick.
It's lines and he snorts each individual one.
That's where they put in the FMV stuff. Is it's live action footage of the face
Oh my
actor
God.
and snorting a line. Yeah. The thing is, we had a very interesting part of the experience in that when we went through all these games, we had a friend of ours who is Finnish there with us.
Yeah, oh, I think you're a little far from your mic. I'm having like a little bit of trouble hearing you over the loud.
Yeah, sorry.
That
We were really leaned back on our mic. Sorry, we were really leaned back.
So you had a friend who
Anyway.
had already done it all.
Yeah. Yeah, a Finnish friend, rather, who, not Finnish as in has complete, but Finnish as in from Finland.
Oh!
Where they make the games, where Remedy is from. And, it's great getting a lot of context for some of the bits, because the games will get more and more Finnish as you go.
That's good.
But that's why the coffee thermoses are all there, because Finnish people apparently fucking love coffee so goddamn.
I mean, I just assumed, I don't know, Ryder likes coffee.
Yeah, no, that one is specifically for Finnish people. It's specifically just because Finnish people fucking love it.
That's very funny. That's good. I like that. That's, you know, I feel like you don't get that as much. Like, we're so used to, like, the Japanese stuff sneaking into the American thing, you know, in, like, a weird, kind of out-of-place way. Granted, that one's not super out of place, but it's just kind of like, why is it just coffee? So it's nice to have, like, another country doing that.
Absolutely. Trust me, it gets even more over the top when you get into, like, Control, essentially. And, it's great. It's really good.
I mean, it also makes sense with Max Payne, you get all the Norse mythology stuff. Which, like, could be in anything, but it's, like, clearly there.
But it's specifically all tied to it, specifically because of Remedy. Yeah. It's really cool.
Fucking hell. Could just run, but you're blasting.
These wood sections, the guys kind of just spawn infinitely.
I don't know. It didn't feel like a now run away, but maybe I should.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't ever. But the thing is that it's just how these wood sections are. Is that things will keep spawning in the dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
regardless.
Let's get a move on.
Yeah.
Oh, get to the light. Ouch. Whatever, I get to heal now.
Light.
Y'all can't do anything to me anymore.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
Good thing Barry's okay.
Good thing Barry's okay.
The front door was locked.
Please! What are you?
I love calmly walking around while this happens. I gotta hear all the dialogue.
You gotta.
Gotta hear that. Been a minute since we found a radio. I guess there probably aren't any in this chapter, because there aren't that many left in the game, from what I remember from the count. Great, Alan.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost
Weird
him.
container for it.
Something's gone wrong with him.
Looks like a gas canister.
Like a real
Just for fun.
bad follow-up to a real good movie.
Let's cook his face.
The best friends, suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Oh man, get his ass. Oh, well he's... Oh, well... Yeah, there it is. I was like, oh, he's alive, but no, he's kind of ragdolled. I mean, he could be. Yeah. He could bounce back from that.
I've run through. If I continue like the dark presence.
Wait. Oh.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape.
Where's that coming from?
I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way. Near escapes. Cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die.
Oh, over here.
I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Alan, you're kind of a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Alan is kind of a huge asshole.
He's really dumb and really shitty.
Mm-hmm.
still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Yeah, I'd also need manuscript pages and coffee. So what do we got? Hartman considers Mott and Wake.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Alright, Mott. Yeah, Mott's the fucking...
Mott was the kidnapper.
I kind of want... I feel like if I go back out there and blast Mott away, blast his Taken, there's going to be like an achievement for it. It might be too late already, though. But I'm so curious, like... That's like a named character, and you have to run from him, but then you find a gun. What? Well, yeah, it's too late now, but I wonder... There's got to be like an achievement for that or something.
We can actually answer that one up front for you. Mott is gone.
He's just okay.
Mott, that cutscene plays. Mott vanishes into the lake. Mott is gone.
Oh, I thought Mott was the talking Taken we just had out there.
Out where?
When we got like ambushed right like the start of this section, when all we had was a flashlight. And there was a guy yelling something about Omega 3?
No, that was just a generic guy in a hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mott's gone.
Mott ain't much better than that. Oh, flashbangs are back.
Flashbangs are back on the fucking menu, baby.
It really is weird to think about how kind of... Like, it's not bad, but, like, the shooting in this is kind of stunted in a weird way, which is so strange since this is post-Max Payne from the same people who made Max Payne.
Yeah, it's incredibly stunted. You can, because part of the development history of this game, as far as we know, this might be a little incorrect, but, this was originally built to be more of an open world game, which you might be able to tell by some of the way the levels are so open and stuff.
About that.
Yeah, and
the driving,
the fact and the driving parts and everything, and the fact there wasn't meant to be much gunplay in it at all. So the fact that the gunplay and everything is so stilted and chunky is because it wasn't really supposed to be there at first.
That makes sense. So that means
it was added
much
later.
So that means for all the other Remedy games, it's like, no, these are shooters. You get to shoot in them.
Yeah, trust me, the gameplay goes up from here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even hate the gameplay. It's just kind of weird. Where it's like, oh, you don't really like aim in a normal way, and you just kind of, you don't even do like headshots or anything.
Yeah, no. Alan Wake American Nightmare refines how this game plays.
Yeah,
to a much.
I'm sure because it's more action oriented.
Yeah, it's more of an action game, so it plays much cleaner. And again, Control and Alan Wake 2 play beautifully.
Yeah, I've also heard Alan Wake is like the combat's like way better, but also it just gives you the option to like crank it down to baby mode and just play it like an adventure game that happens to have like shooting or something in it.
Yeah, basically, there's a story mode.
Yeah.
A mode where it's story difficulty.
That's pretty cool. It's cool to do stuff like that. Alright, we got now house nothing. Let's check this car, because I think it's another weird driving sequence. Yep, here we go.
You better believe it, baby. Also, we gotta say, that whole time we're behind, but you spent a long time playing with that deer.
I mean, what else was I gonna do?
Swinging it around while
I was talking. I had to do something.
Yeah. You know, fair enough. We get it. We understand.
I love all the just abandoned cars.
When we originally played this game, we did a thing where basically every time we saw a car, we immediately stopped our car, got out of it, and got in the new car.
I practically did that on the part we have to drive to the mine.
Yeah.
Okay, got some good stuff here. Honestly, like, this is making me want to... I was gonna say an open world survival horror game sounds great. I think Evil Within 2 was open world and not as good. But
see, we hear conflicting things on Evil Within too.
yeah, I was like, I think as someone who played the very start of that game and watched some people play the start of the game, I was like, oh yeah, this is much better. But then watching Melody play through the whole thing, it was like, yeah, this is not as interesting or good. Despite all the huge flaws the first game had, like, it's less interesting and also meaner in weird ways.
That's really interesting. It's on our Evil Within 1 and 2 are on our list of games we want to sit down and play just because all the polarizing things we've heard about them, and it's like it's strange.
I kind of want to see go back to it. I kind of want to go back and play through it again and see how I feel, because it's like it's got a lot of problems and it's weird, but it's also like good survival horror has come back, so you don't have to be as hard on it, you know, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Oh, radio! We actually do get a radio.
Hooray.
Hunting rifle. Well, this probably is way more ammo, so I should get this. Give me that. Oh yeah, it's already got 5 shots and there's ammo right here. Give me that. Let's get some radio going.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here.
All right, now unfortunately we are going to have to slip out of the voice call here, but we will be watching the rest of the stream.
Thank you for hanging out, Grieve. Let me give you one more.
Absolutely.
One more shout
Yeah,
out.
we're glad we were finally able to make it in to hang out on one of these streams.
I have to wait half an hour before shouting you out. What the hell?
That's really fucking.
That's
weird.
really weird. Well, there, I'll do a more regular shout out then. Well, thank you for coming by.
Whatever works. Yeah, thank you for having us. Enjoy what you're coming up on one of the best sequences.
Oh,
in
I
the
bet.
game,
Yeah,
trust us.
I forgot. Like, oh yeah, they mentioned the stage. This is the famous stage sequence. I've never seen. I just remember hearing it talked about. Like, even fucking God I mean, back when this came out, I'm gonna reference one of the shitty gaming video men, but I remember, like, I think the Yahtzee review even was like, I don't like this game because the story is interesting and I love stories. But the part where you're on a stage is great.
Everyone loves the stage sequence, as they should. As they should. Anyways, thank you for having us.
Yeah.
We'll chat with you later, and we'll watch the rest of the stream. See ya.
Bye-bye. That was Grief. I'm gonna go follow Grief. Paul, I finished listening to the radio here.
Very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The sheriff's department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBS.
Sorry, I was moving the mouse.
You're all safe and warm tonight.
Music? Oh shit, we're missing the music. Sorry, I need to... Now that we are... Is just me on the call, turn the compressor back on. Think you're an Xbox Live Party when you first did the stick? Honestly, probably, that sounds right. It's probably playing fucking Borderlands or GTA 4 or something while you marked out about it in like a... You know... Where's this song? Hell yeah. Audio Jungle. crazy how good the soundtrack is in this game. Guess it's worth all the ads to license all this music. Ooh. I do think it would be nice if more of it, like maybe if you could listen to it on the radio in the car or something. Shit, is that why they have so much music licensed? Was it originally for a, like, in-game car radio, and then it's like, well, it's not gonna be a, they're not gonna be in a car, but maybe we could still have a radio. Blast this fucker. Blast this fucker. Hey, I used 100 batteries. Only 2 shots for him. Alright. Back to it. Man, it's really cool that Red Dead Redemption fucking finally, after like 15 years on PC, but selling it for full price. Like, I think it would be really... Like, I'd love to get original Red Dead Redemption and play it some more, and... Okay, this is where I just was. I think I just went in a circle, and... Especially Undead Nightmare. Undead Nightmare is, like... If you've never played Undead Nightmare, that is a full zombie expansion that came out when people were already fucking, like, incredibly tired of zombie stuff. Especially in video games, and it was still amazing, and everyone loved it because it just got the vibe and everything totally right. Like, the zombies actually felt dangerous and scary. Is that the giant thing? I feel like we almost got, like, a clear glimpse of the giant thing for a split second. Like, am I remembering wrong? Or in Undead Nightmare, don't you have to kill them with headshots or fire? Like they actually make you, like, damage the head or use, like you gotta, like, do it. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I shot them with my shotgun, they fell over. Yeah, when it's like $20, that could be good. Like, fuck, like, they're selling for like 60, aren't they? Just, like, come on. Fucking unbelievable. This feels like there might be a page out here somewhere. I'm just gonna take a quick little peek. These parts make me, like, really think of Deadly Premonition. It's kind of weird how much of this game reminds me of Deadly Premonition, and not just, like, because of, you know, it's trying to do Twin Peaks. Like, just these weird, just open areas with enemies that just kind of feel pointless, because you can just plow through it and it doesn't really matter. Are we doing this again? Uh-oh. Oh. Well, y'all are baby boys. I ain't using the rifle on you. What do you got? What do you got? You're fucked. I don't give a shit. I'm Alan Wake. I can do anything I want. And then I had one of every food and drink. After the darkness was defeated, I went into town, and I was allowed to have any item for free in any shop. Alice said it was okay to get the new lazy boy that I wanted. Even though I had a perfectly good recliner already. This part also, like, these sequences feel kind of Half-Life 2, like the just going down the highway and finding the little places, but less interesting. You know, obviously no one answered this question. Oh no, the farmer! Oh, fuck. I was saying, obviously no one answered this question. I don't want an answer, but I forgot when they charge. You gotta be ready. I'm curious if in Alan Wake 2 you're even still fighting, like, shadow guys and using the light mechanic. I imagine they probably would want to bring that back, but, you know, I could also see it being something completely different, but I have no idea. I don't know. You got anything? I've lost track of which... Well, how could I lose track of which way I'm going? I have a compass. Man, you know what's another HD era, like, third-person action horror thing I still need to play through? Dead Space 1 and 2. Like, I've always wanted to play Dead Space 2 because I've heard it's, like, just incredibly good. You know, like, kind of, like, the second coming of Resident Evil 4, almost, the way people talk about it. But I want to beat the first one. I just never have. I think I've made 2 attempts on it, and I just kind of lost steam both times.
Used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Oh my god. Are we here?
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Yo!
God damn.
Fuck yes, sir! You're living in the true man's world, Barry!
Ow! We have to fight them all! I can tell
Oh my god.
from here and help you out!
Fuck yes! Oh, fuck! Oh my god, come on, get off of me! Here we go! Can I fuck with this stuff? Oh, the spotlights!
Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get the working again, I promise!
You know what? Don't need them all. This song rules. Nemo. Give me that pump action. Fuck y'all. Watch me give a shit. Give him some more. I don't care. Give me more. No, we gotta keep fighting him. Yeah, he loves it!
Why do you keep doing this to me? Please, please, please!
There's some flares going. Let's light this stage up! Heavy duty lantern! Here we go! This is cool. I do wish, like, I was getting to control more of it, but it's still a great set piece. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Got that heavy duty shit. Oh, that melts them!
Really? Children of the Asgard! Say it! God damn it!
Oh, Barry, I could use a spotlight. There we go. Thank God. Give him a taste. Oh shit, I think that didn't work because they were like spawned out. But you know what? Don't matter. Lantern. This is sick. Yeah! That was cool. Children of the Elder Gods.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Part of me wonders if they put those characters entirely in the game to justify having like an old like stage. Oh, I didn't even see the logo. And their dragon is cool. Old Gods of Asgard. Fuck yeah. Let's see. Only 7 shots here. Might want to switch back to the rifle, because that's probably going to have more. Oh, yeah, way more. Let's go back to the rifle. Let's poke around real quick. For that... Ooh! It's right to look around. Mulligan questions Nightingale's orders.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
You know, I think one thing that would have made me come back to this game a lot sooner, besides just being told, like, hey, if I like X and Y, I'm gonna like this, it's just knowing that the game does go back and forth between, like, night and day, you're in the shit and not in the shit. Like, you do get to see the weird characters running around in the town. I like going back and forth. God, you know what else I need to play through? I don't know if I'll stream it or not. I mean, maybe I'll stream a little bit of it if people wanted. Dusk. I've had it sitting there and I keep forgetting about it. I got a good pile of, like, FPSs I want to play through, too, but... Dusk, especially. You know? Kind of maybe the big genesis of the modern boom in classic style shooters, and also it's fucking like cool, grimy horror themed.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new.
Why do you still have it?
I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest...
Oh my god, I love that. I thought I was going to focus on the cutout.
Moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
There's Dusk, and there's, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but like Hrot. That kind of like Soviet horror FPS. That one's also very cool looking. Also, all the other David's Mansky games, like Squirrel Stapler, which I do have, Pony... Was it like Pony Canyon something? The thing that's like apparently connected to Squirrel Stapler and Butcher's Creek. And I fucking like love that Butcher's Creek demo. That was great. If you missed the last stream where we did like a few games, check the VOD that went up on YouTube today. I adored the Butcher's Creek demo. Poking around a bit before we go the main way. You know, I'd get through games on stream much faster if I didn't play them how I always play them, but, like, I gotta be me. I just wonder if that actually, like, bothers people much. I feel like... I know it's silly to talk about this since I'm such a, like, small baby streamer who's, like, not the most entertaining to begin with. And I'm not like, fishing for compliments here. But, like, I do feel like even the streamers who are just flat out better than me, I feel like a lot of people get a little too in their own head about always being on or playing the most optimal, interesting way. And it's like, people aren't really that concerned with that. And if they are, like, you can't be worrying about losing their attention anyway, you know? That's always been something I've thought. Like, when people talk about, like, oh, always being on, it's like, you can be off a little bit. It's okay. People don't get upset if you know, get a little quiet and focus on the game or just playing it and enjoying it. And if they do, why would you care?
I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that?
I thought he was like, oh, he's referencing Alan Wake, and it's like, this is Alan Wake.
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
It's so funny with this delay, just seeing someone in chat go, yeah. And it's like, it could be anything. It could be a response to fucking anything. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna hurt myself. Oh, is he blocking his eyes with the thing? Oh, that's a cute detail. That's fun. That's a funny little detail.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Ooh.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves.
Oh my god, I didn't even see the boat.
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Ooh, wait a minute. Night Springs? Okay, Barry, shut the fuck up.
Oh, Night Springs! Man! You've got memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started?
Oh! That's a fun detail. Okay. His first writing gig was... Or one of them?
That's by someone else.
I love that when he's still talking.
She explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
That was a neat one. I'm surprised it didn't have like a ending narration or anything, or a final comment from Barry. I know there's like Night Springs DLC for Alan Wake 2, and I'm so curious about what the hell that would be like. I have to assume you're like kind of doing a more Twilight Zone-y thing. PD. Hi, you're Astrophy. Welcome. Hope I said that name right. Let's see. Anything else for me to look for? This thing's almost too bright when I'm just looking for stuff. Asgard page. It's cool rocks. The Anderson brothers in the 70s. Oh, this could be a good one.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Oh, right. His name, he called himself Odin because... And then now he has an eye patch.
Imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Okay. I understand. Not gonna hit that yet. Ooh! Yeah, tour. Old Gods of Asgard, 1977 Ragnarok tour. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. Seattle, Washington, Bakersfield, California, Long Beach, California, New York City, New York, Newark, New Jersey, Detroit, Michigan, Jacksonville, Florida, Tampa, Florida, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The ghoulies. I got real bad news for you guys. I have got the most fucked up. Ooh! Good little. Didn't startle me, but good attempt. Solid attempt. This flashlight is so good. Oh, it's gonna suck to... I can't believe I got 2 flashlight upgrades in 1 chapter. Come on. Oh, we got a warp guy. Check the coop. Might be something here. Uh-oh. Yeah, you better run. Get the rifle out. I gotta poke around. I gotta poke around for my treats. Treasures. God. What? Did he just run into the electricity and get killed? That rules. I didn't think that would be the thing. Like, it's giving off light, sure, but... I guess it's light and physical damage at the same time. They really hate that. Let's get one of these going. It's getting nasty here. Whoa, we are... That guy looked extra huge. Oh, we got a lot of guys here. Wait a minute! Shit! Lure him over here. Fuck. Okay, I think we got another one. I need flares. Okay. I think all the little guys walked into that. Oh, hey. Almost missed this. Hey, I got an achievement. Carney, knock over 5 can pyramids. There's my beautiful guy.
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
One of Alan's famous kicks. I like that we're actually going to, like, fully hang out with Barry for an episode. I mean, hey man, really good attempt, but, you know. Come on, I dodged.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Him just, like, also just reacting to combat sounds and gunshots is really good. Most games probably wouldn't bother with a little detail like that, but it makes sense. Ooh. In case you missed it, I can swap. I could absorb it into the one I already have. Ooh.
As you regular listeners know,
This is the last radio.
I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
That's the last radio. Got an achievement for finding all of them. It's our last song here. If we can hear it over the damn thunder. knock over the chair. Come on, you can do it, Alan. Moving. Oh, shit. Can I shoot those? No. You know, as much as I'm looking forward to playing the you know, Control and all the other stuff, this is my first Remedy game. I mean, I've played Max Payne 1 and 2, and 3. But yeah, essentially, yeah, like the, you know, modern Remedy, like, kind of connected stuff. It is. It's my first time going through this one. And speaking of, I was about to say, as much as I'm looking forward to the sequels, it's a shame I won't get to live the experience I'm sure most people probably had, where, like, they played Alan Wake when it came out, or when they did the re-release and stuff and they loved it, like, oh, that's great. And then Control or like Quantum Break or whatever came out. I guess mainly Control, because Quantum Break, the connections are smaller, and it was like, whoa, wait a minute. This is like connected to Alan Wake and it's like important or whatever's gonna happen. And like that must have been cool. I assume that was like a big surprise at the time. All that stuff being like, whoa, and then that gets followed with like, you know, over a decade later, and here's Alan Wake 2. We're finally going back and finishing the fight, or whatever. You know. It's a shame I probably won't get that experience. Like, I imagine that all of this was, like, a big surprise. You know, for the old fans. Playing the new games and being like, whoa, it's connected, and, you know.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Just take that. Another Allen kick. Well, this is probably going to come into play. No, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's like kind of the whole thing. Like, I don't really know anything about Quantum Break, but from what I understand, Control involves some sort of like vaguely SCP type organization that deals with weird stuff, and there's a million ways Alan Wake could be connected to that, because it's weird stuff.
Got to be kidding me.
I knew it. I mean, it looks like it's already at half health just for what I've done here. Oh! Right, it's wide. Okay. Hang on. Can we juice this up? Oh my god, that was easy! So you can post a video saying probably... Yeah, I don't have to, like, worry about, like, the long wait. That is true. This guy's like a fisherman. What are you doing here? Get out of here. You promise? Really? I really feel like I wasn't supposed to win that as fast as I did, but they gave me... They, like, made sure you don't miss the heavy-duty torch. Keep seeing like hammers and stuff and thinking like, oh, I gotta be able to use that, right? I guess I should go ahead and open this. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a... Well, I gotta let him through. Oh, it's like, I don't know. It's like, should I explore first, or... I mean, that was mostly meant to be an arena, I think, so I think I'm okay to drop down here. You look asked about Alan Wake 2 interviews per decade every single time you can see a Starbuck. Oh, well, it's good. It's great to know that he got to make it if it meant that much to him. Because isn't Sam Lake, like, first and foremost a writer? Like, I heard, like, that's what he was hired for initially, was just to write.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Oh, they didn't have the rights to it. That makes sense.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
It's so fucking annoying when, like, people just squat on, like, IPs that they're not gonna do shit with. It's like, you're not doing anything, just let a cool, interesting thing exist in the world. I just can't imagine not being at all motivated by wanting good things to exist. Regardless of, like, how it affects your personal material gain or not. Like... If I had the resources, I'd be fucking loving making art happen. I want to be... I want to be like fucking Emil Hartman, but like a good version where it's like, no, make cool stuff.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
Great line, Barry. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much just an arena. I think if there were any manuscript pages here, I would have seen them. Wait a minute, I thought I did think I just saw a little twinkle of light and fog. No, okay. All right, well, I get the feeling I'm gonna push this, and we're gonna Valhalla here is gonna be the end. That looks so strange. Look around. You know what I think is, I've mentioned before about, like, the, helping mitigate the holiday stress by just saying, like, Halloween season can keep going after the 31st of October. I think another issue is that, like, besides the stuff like the pressure to have a good holiday making it harder to enjoy it, especially if you're like me, trying to, like, kind of put on a little bit of a show and stuff for people. Also just the weather, like climate change and shit. Like the leaves are only starting to turn red and fall around here within the past few days, and they're still mostly green. So it doesn't really feel like fall, even though it did get cold for just a little bit. A few weeks ago it was a little cold, but So it's almost like the 31st is going to hit. It's like, all right, Halloween's over. Now it feels like Halloween. Oh, their fucking chairs right. Ooh, they got coffee inside. We definitely won't be finishing Alan Wake by Halloween, but it's...
The lights are out.
I feel like that's I almost like that. It firmly means, well, we got then the spooky time has to keep going. And I got more time to maybe do some other games I might want to do on stream. Hey, Al. I'm not... Wait, you're Barry. Let's tell scary stories. There should be a move where you can make Alan put the flashlight under his chin. A lot of fun stuff to look at here. Oh my god, wait. Are they gonna follow up the neat, the stage sequence with a, with a Resident Evil 4 cabin sequence? That'd be very fun. Ooh! There's Zax. There's Grams.
Come on now, let's get the lights on, huh?
Barry, I'm taking in the environment and the atmosphere.
The power downstairs was out. but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
But we do want to find that so we can explore more properly.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Old gods know the truth. I thought that said now the truth. Well, fuse box probably in the basement, but just check it anyway. Mystery of the missing week. Ooh, that's important. I mean, we kind of know.
Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Good night, Monty. Thank you for coming by. Body observer. Something big's about to happen. Look at their cute little bedroom. Oh, it is upstairs. That's odd. Hey, if the lights are on, shouldn't this just appear?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
We got so many old bedrooms. I guess that's probably like the guest room.
Lady of the Light?
Or wait.
What's her face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Or they did mention there was another guy. Although I don't know if he was like a roadie or whatever. Oh, this is good. This is goofy in like the best way.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver.
You're the one who just said it, Barry.
Back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, I love them.
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her.
The Sandies, they brought it in.
I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
Oh my...
Couldn't.
That's right.
This is the stupidest drunk acting I've ever heard, and I love it.
What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
I just miss her, Bear. I keep wanting to have Alan call him Al. Could write 10 books a year. His dead eyes! That fucking face. Yeah, show it again. This game loves repeating shots of the goofiest shit in the world. Oh. I guess this is what we just read. Oh. Oh! No, I'm not gonna go look. I'm not gonna ruin this fun story moment.
It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Anytime a game does something like this, I'm always like, there's like a secret if I... Okay, never mind, let's...
Alice? Alice!
Like, I want to look over there and I want to see Johnny petting a cat or something.
I remembered thinking, I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out...
Jesus, that's a bad spot to dive.
Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
I mean, I know there's a thermos up there, but I got it in the reel, so it's probably not here.
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Yeah, I don't need to be doing that. I'm here. I see where it is.
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin.
Oh.
Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Man. Listen, if ghosts try to take your wife, you gotta be a little more conscious about it. You gotta be like, you're using supernatural powers and fucking with me.
She had dug her nails into my brain and used me. Made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish.
You idiot.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Okay, at least he understands that. Okay, that makes him seem much less stupid.
Right.
And also, he seems kind of...
I'll bring her back.
Controlled, clearly. That's pretty good.
No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now.
Ooh!
I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
But then how does he know about Thomas Zane, I wonder?
I had woken up, confused and groggy. My mind consumed.
Unless that's already been established.
And fear. All I could do was to escape.
It's cool they like wrote him in and he just magically manifests in like a physical like way.
The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Fucking sick stunt.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce.
Come on, man. You're gonna pay for it. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that tune. Ooh. Wait, is it ending with the song?
There's an old road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a life to the words the poet used.
Ooh.
Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened way.
We gotta listen to this whole one, I think.
Till in the stillness of wonder, still in its misty crown, the muse she went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned. And now to see our love set free.
Oh, this rules.
Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny.
I love the idea that they wrote this song along, like decades ago.
To call out to his dear. When there was no answer, he was overcome with fear.
Unless they didn't.
He searched in vain for his treasure lost, and too soon the night would fall, and only his own echo would wail back as his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. And now to see a love set
Oh, this is probably gonna have to go on the playlist.
the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, still raving in the night.
So fucking good.
Reshape destiny.
That was different. Find the lady of the... Oh no, lady of the light.
Came to him with darkness in her eyes. We're in a morning gown, sweet words as hard as skies. He took her in without a word, for he saw his grave mistake, and vowed them both to silence deep beneath the lake. Now if it's real or just a dream, one mystery remains, for it is said on moonless nights they may still haunt this place.
Yeah, I was just thinking too, it's like, it's interesting to think. Oh! Yeah! I was just thinking, like, did this song exist because Alan wrote that it needs to exist? Or is everything happening to Alan happening because they wrote a song? Like, is it one, the other, both, neither? It's really interesting either way.
Find the lady of the light, gone
set free. The witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the night still raving in the night. That's how they reach their destiny. It's really fucking good. Crazy how like. So that obviously that one is made for the game, unlike a lot of the other music. But
previously on Alan Wake, under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror.
Oh, well, you know what? Obviously, we don't have time for more, so we're gonna call it there. For that. You know, I felt bad about starting so late, but even if we had started perfectly on time, I would have had time to do another episode. So, oh shit! I guess we're going to the dam next. That'll be cool. I just have like 2 episodes left, don't I? Well, that was our stream for tonight. That was a lot of fun. That was a great episode. It's interesting how the revelation there was stuff I kind of had mostly already figured out. Just, you know, some specific little details that were honestly less important. But, you know, gonna be really interesting to see where it goes from there. And also, I will say, it was nice to have some confirmation that Alan is not a fucking complete blithering idiot. You know, he legitimately... Oh, you're Astri, thank you for the follow. Like, he was being very much controlled, like directly controlled and influenced, and also was like... on top of that was like, okay, I don't have a choice. You know, it wasn't like, oh, she'll help me, which is kind of the vibe it kind of gave. Oh, Fool's Encore, thank you for following as well. Thank you all so much. Let's also, oh yeah, I'm going to do the DLC, but I'll probably do the DLC as its own session, you know? Oh god, because of the delay, I don't fully know what people are talking about, but I assume you were saying yes, it is 6 episodes long, you know. And I'll also do the, you know, yeah, I'm gonna do the DLC. Let's see if I can raid. Over here, the ground is dead, dry and crispy like a thing in my head. I was listening to this song fucking all day today. Oh. Greener grass. Okay, I can't get distracted by this. Let's do our things real quick. Got the photos that I used from my October setup from Colm Space Twinks Placed Out Bodies. Go check those really good photo collections out. They're gorgeous. You can use them for all kinds of projects. And again, I'm not like sponsored. I just use them and I like to give credit. Been using them for like 4 years now. What else? Yeah, like I said earlier, next 2 days I'm going to be streaming. Tomorrow we're going to go back to Yume Nikki, see if we can see the end of that. And then Halloween Day, I'm going to do a little Vampire Survivor stream. Check out the Castlevania DLC. And that game's got Twitch integration, so you'll be able to fuck with me. Or help me, if you so choose. And then after that, yeah, I don't know. We'll just keep plugging away at Alan Wake, and I've got some other stuff I'll probably be streaming, because spooky season's not ending on Halloween. That's silly. If you want to follow me anywhere else, you know, my links are all over the Twitch page. I can't think of anything else. I think we're just going to go ahead and get ready to raid. We're going to raid JD. Just doing a big ol' Satisfactory Cloud with some people. Raid phrase. What's the line? Yeah, okay, you know, I know what it is. I know it's gotta be. The raid phrase has to be, you will need the witch's cabin key. Like, it can't not be. Man, that's gonna look weird to y'all, like, with the fucking delay. I guess there's no point really waiting on that. It's gonna be how it is anyway. So I'm gonna send y'all over there to JD's. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Hope I'll see you tomorrow and on Halloween. I hope you have a great Halloween. Anyway, you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye.